Yo, yo, yo. What's up, people? Sorry for the delay. What was that? 10 minutes? 15 minutes? Sorry. What's everybody up to? Happy Thursday. Hope you guys are all enjoying the Friday Eve here. I apologize in advance if you hear an echo at all. We had all the floors done upstairs, and they all have LVP now. And I'm waiting on an area rug for the office. And so it is a little bit echoey in here until we get that taken care of. She who's here. I'm going to maybe try to keep it short tonight. We'll see if I can pull it off. I want to do a couple giveaways. I owe the members a couple. I know I owe you for July, and we're closing in on August. So I'm thinking I'm just going to do 2 tonight for members. So I think the way I'm going to do it is I think I'm going to do 1 member giveaway where we use a hashtag, and I'll use the StreamYard thing. And obviously I'll double check and make sure whoever wins is a channel member. And then I'll do another one where, hold on. Green, what's up?
Somebody took my seltzer.
Your seltzer? I put the one that was right there on the shoe rack. Yeah. I put it on the counter in the kitchen.
Why?
I don't know. I just moved it.
Come on, Green.
Why?
Because you look at it.
I need it.
No more interrupting Dad. He's working.
I gotta get used to it. Every time I sit down, I like roll all the way back because now it's all like a hard surface. Yeah, so sorry. My daughter was trying to find something. I was going to do 1 giveaway for people here that are channel members. And then because it's not fair for people who aren't here, I'll do another one. And I guess I'll figure out a way to use I'll use the list I have on YouTube's back end. I know I can look at all the members. And I'll just I'll count how many, and I'll do a random number picker, and it doesn't have any like order that I know or anything. So we can do another one that way. And maybe we'll do a 3rd one for everybody who's here. So that was my plan tonight. So if you want to join, hey, feel free to join. You will get in on both of those if you're here right now and you join. But obviously you don't have to. And if you're already a channel member, you'll obviously be in on both of those. So thank you guys. And sorry for not doing one sooner for July. It has been insane for me lately. So I'm just trying to keep up with life and my regular job. And then we've had a bunch of stuff going on with Divo. So I've been kind of doing that stuff. So it's kind of kept me from the channel stuff as much as I'd like to. So I was going to unbox some stuff, show you some stuff that I have here that I don't think I had last time we did a live, which I guess was last week. So maybe you have seen some of them. I don't know. But then I have some boxes. I have the compadre. I have a new concept. I have a really cool package right here from Vu Fam. These are the custom bit drivers from O.Show, Olek. And I've talked about this before, but we're working on a design that we're going to produce under Divo, and it's a bit driver. And we're waiting on a couple of prototypes from OEMs, but he had a shop in the Ukraine where he lives make some custom ones, basically, because they can't do mass production. So we're calling those customs, or he is, I guess. And I have 2 in there, I think. So I'm gonna check those out. And then I have what I'm guessing is a package of new Kaisers. Oh, wait, I think they said to hold off showing them until September 1st. But I don't know. Maybe they meant like don't do a video. Maybe I can show them. I don't know. Anyway, I might never even get to that package. So we'll worry about that later. What's up, Double D? Knives are life. Paul Mills, what's up, guys? M. Houston, go Birds. He's been flicking his nip all day. You need another one, man. Then you could say flicking your nips, you know? Know what I'm saying? Yeah, we've had really good feedback on the nips. The nip lights, I should say. We have the purple one left on our website, and White Mountain Knives has the blue one. I think those are the 2 left. I'm not sure if Urban Cutlery still has some of the G10. I know he sold out of the gray. We could take a look, but he had some, and he had a deal where you could get free skiffs with it. Or you could use my code and get 10% off. So if you do the skiff code, you basically get $13 skiffs for free. But you can't combine them. I didn't know that when I promoted it. So apologies if anybody got caught on that one. Todd Carr, what up, dude? Craig, what up? John Tagamori, how's it going, man? Shut. Where can I find the You Give schedule fit the knife channels? Huh? Where can I find the You Give? Oh, YouTube schedule for the knife channels? Scott has it. I think he has a specific. God, is it Knife Journey? I think Knife Journey on Instagram. He posts the schedule every day, and then I think there's like an email you can sign up for or something. I'm sure somebody else will let you know, but I think it's Knife Journey on Instagram. It's Scott. Paul Mills, the Tallboy is a nice one as well. Wish I could have gotten in that pre-order. Didn't have the funds at the time. Paul, we don't do pre-orders. So as of the last Stout V2, the first Stout V2 order, that was a pre-order. That's the last one we did, was like a year ago. We're not doing pre-orders anymore. That's been our goal from day one, is to get out of pre-orders. So the Tall Boys actually are in. Colin has those. We kind of split up who gets which model, and then that way we don't have to do I don't have to do everything for every knife. He's handling the Tall Boy. He just sent me the samples for each version so I can make my videos and stuff, and he sent the dealer knives out. And then we're dropping them. The tentative date right now for the Tall Boy is September 12th. Thursday, September 12th at 1 p.m. Eastern. And there's 5 versions, right? Yeah, I think there's 5 versions of the Tall Boy. There's an 80s camo carbon with all satin accents and belt satin blade, S90V. That one's at Traditional Pocket Knives. There's a blacked out one that has Brittany blue camo carbon, black wash S90V, black hardware. That one's at Blade Binge. There is a titanium version. The only titanium version is, I believe it's all stonewashed handle and blade, and then it has blue accents. So that one actually matches, I believe it matches the nip exclusive that White Mountain Knives did, the first nip, the titanium one. And then that's the 3 dealer ones. And then we have a black pearl camo carbon with belt satin and a purple. We'll probably just call it the Purple Nurple or Purple Tall Boy. The name of the camo carbon is, they changed it because Purple Rush, I think he's calling it, because I removed a color from it when we ordered it. I asked him to get rid of the white color. So it's just purple and black. It looks great. So we have a purple camo carbon tall boy with belt satin, purple accents. And those will be available directly, the purple and the black pearl. Basically, they match the nip versions we did. So those are all dropping. It looks like September 12th. It's $199 S90B camo carbon, all that shit. And then the Fireball is actually, I believe, on the way to me now. That one's going to be probably October because we have, as of right now, the stuff coming up for Divo. We have the Barley drop. This is the Urban EDC Barley. So it's our design, their knife. We licensed it to them. They're dropping these on September 4th. So that's the next one to drop, September 4th, Urban EDC Barley. I have all three of these here. I'll show you guys tonight. They came out really good. So we have the Barley dropping. Then on the 12th, we're going to have the Tall Boy. And then in late September, we're going to have the Nip Slip, which is another one that I fucking love. These came out amazing. The Nip Slip. Yeah, they're unbelievable. So the Nip Slip end of September, and then we'll have the Fireball in October, early October, mid-October. I don't know. We got to figure it out. This one, I believe, is going to be $199 too. The Tall Boy is $199. The Fireball is $199. The Barley's at Urban EDC. I can't remember what they start at. I know the pre-order was $250 for this one. And then the Sagaha ones, they were like $299. So I think the retail starts at $299 on the Barley. But we don't have control of that. That's Urban EDC. I'll be promoting it, though. I have a call with them tomorrow to talk about it. So, yeah. So Fireball. And then we actually have another batch of Stout V2s in 3 new versions. And those are all traditional pocket knives exclusives. He asked to do a run of Stout V2s, lefties and righties, and they look amazing. I carried my my blue Stonewash today in honor, and man, I forgot how good this was. It rings so nice. The action, just sick. And it cuts really, really well. So more Stout V2s are coming, I guess, also in October. With all those other things, it's probably going to push that to the end of October at least. But that's up to Austin because it's essentially it's all his. He ordered the exclusives. They're all selling at his site. So we'll support it, obviously, but it's up to him when he wants to drop them. So there you go. There's a rundown. Sorry, that took like 45 minutes. Kevin Smith, what up, dude? I'm going to skip ahead a little bit because I know I'm a million miles behind. Thank you, Mad Yoko. What's up? I don't know. I don't recognize your screen name. I don't know if you changed it from something, but welcome. Thank you very much for being a channel member. Hey, Kathleen, I see you there. ATK, what's up, dude? If you guys haven't checked out the Halt, the HALT Halt from Addicted to Knives or ATKnives.net, check it out. It's amazing. Speaking of the Stout V2, it came from Best Tech, just like this, and it is the same quality, which I think is very, very good. Their quality is undeniable. They're just expensive. Best Tech is expensive. But this is Lewis's first knife, and so he did the best he could to bring the price down. I think he had them at $275 on pre-order, which is incredible. Shout out to Lewis. They're unbelievable. He was here for the QC on the Nip Lite. I got to handle the Halt again, and I can't wait for my pre-order. It really is just a fantastic knife, and it's his first knife. It's unbelievable. Really proud of the guy. So shout out to Lewis. Check out the Halt. Princess is calling, yeah. Princess Elsa. That's what we call her around here. Reed, what up, Reed? Long-time watcher, first-time poster, liver. Cool, man. Shout out to you. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. I'm a member, and a member giveaway makes my member swell. Well, you know what? That's just swell, Chef Rocky. That is swell to hear that. Thank you, sir. Chris Warris, what up, dog? Also gifted a membership. Well, thank you very much, Chris. Appreciate you. Appreciate you very much. Why you move her shit, bro? I know, dude. She's like, why'd you move it? I'm like, it was on the fucking shoe rack. I just wanted to put it in the kitchen. I felt like I was getting interrogated. I'm like, you know what? I don't know. Good question. Good question. Covered that September 12th. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. That it seems like a lot of people are excited about the tall boy. I don't know if it's because, I mean, the design is really nice. I don't know if it's because of the size, because it's kind of our first time going 3.5-inch blade. We've never gone that big, if you know what I mean. So we'll see. But people seem to like the really small ones too. Also, what she said. So we try to please everyone. Also, what she said. I'm on a roll over here. I'm on a roll. Oh, look at that. The members are rolling in. Trying to get some knives. Hell yeah, I got some cool ones too. Adventure Man. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Drink Water gifted a membership. Thank you, Drink Water. I identify as a channel member. Does that count? Do it. What are your pronouns? Mem and Burr? Thank you. Appreciate you, Bruddy. Bruddy. Appreciate you, Bruddy. There you go. That's what you are. Those are your pronouns. Bruddy. What's up, Grady? What's going on, dude? Good to see you, buddy. Love you, man. Actually, guys, check out Grady's Gears YouTube channel. He's starting to be more active again. And he had a video up last week or earlier this week about the EDC hobby and like just giving some tips on it. And it was pretty insightful from somebody who's been in the hobby this long. You know, he was hitting some good points, you know, stuff you don't really think about, you know, not everybody is going to be in that deep, but if you are, it's good to know that other people are right there with you, you know. But anyway, it was a good video, so check it out. Let's see. Chef Rocky's been a member for 25 months. I saved up for the 24th Blade Runner Outpost 12 hours. I don't know what any of that meant, but that's awesome, dude. So, guys, check out the Blade Runner Outpost. 12 hours. Wait, what's today? Today's the 22nd. So it's not 12 hours away. Is it a 12-hour event or something? Anyway, it's on the 24th. So shout out to Blade Runner HQ. Gabe, what up, Gabe? How's it going, man? Dude, my friend got the Nip Lite. So good. I'm still deciding on that or the premium pony stout. Yeah, that's a tough one, man. I mean, I guess if you're looking for the most cost-effective, the Nip Lite would make sense. If you're looking for a good in-between, that's kind of where I put the pony stout, the premium pony stout. It's kind of like, it's $175. Once you use a code, Lefty10 or whatever, it's $157, right? Out the door, shipped to you. So I think for $157, you get S90V and you get titanium scales, right? And you get a really, really thin edge, really well done edge from QSP on those. Good action. So it's kind of like, it's not quite, it's kind of funny because it's called the premium pony stout, but it's not quite like premium level knife, right? It's not like this, you know, but it's not like a Nip Lite where it's aluminum 154, right? So it's in that middle range. And I think you get a lot for your money because, especially if you like a knife for using the knife. I mean, it looks good. It's got titanium. It looks good, but if you're a user, S90V for that price, and it holds up really well. I actually used mine yesterday. I was trying to cut. We got a bunch of area rugs when we did the floor, so we did the bedroom and my daughter's room and the nursery that we're putting together now, and they had rug protectors underneath all the rugs that we got, and I had to cut some of them. And the premium pony stout was just destroying it. I tried a few different knives because, you know, I'm a knife nerd. So I wanted to see like what would be the best on this rug protector. And it's not just like the thin one with the lattice looking shit, like the cheap stuff. We got like a thick, like pad type protector. So it was almost like cutting through that stuff that goes under carpet. And it was tough on the knives, but the premium pony just ate through it because it's just a super thin S90V hollow ground blade. It actually did better than the nip Lite. I cut some with the nip Lite, although I'll admit when I was doing the nip Lite, it was under a dresser and I was like reaching under, not looking and trying to cut because it was the smallest knife I had, which is perfect. So it had an advantage there. Kevin Smith and Knives has been a member for 5 months. Got that Flow Party Lush. Hell yeah, dude. Where's the Lush? Here. We still have, I think, 3 versions available. There's the gold dark matter. These are all available at traditionalpocketknives.com. Gold dark matter. There's another one we recently dropped, $199, S90V, camo carbon, titanium. We try to keep it as affordable as we can. Box jimping. Really fun knife, but also a very good knife as well. We have the gold in stock, and then the Flow Party's in stock. I swapped the scales, so you can't actually buy this. It normally looks like this. I'll show you. It normally looks like this, but it has the Flow Party on it. I sent somebody my glow scales. There's a couple guys who had glow scales that had like a defect or not enough glow, and I sent them my sample scales. And then I just thought it would be fun to swap, see what it would look like with the black blade, and it looks really good. I've been meaning to try the gold too, but haven't gotten around to it. But those are actually available at Traditional Pocket Knives now. And I think, well, anybody's code will work if somebody's here that has one, but LeftyTPK will work. That'll get you $5 off. Is the bit driver called the screwdriver to follow the alcohol theme? Dude, that's a great name. I didn't even think of that. No, the name we had for it is the Bit Bomb. The Bit Bomb. So like a car bomb, but Bit Bomb. The reason we already had that name for another one we designed, and this one's so similar in the way the base looks that it kind of just works. But the screwdriver is a good name. Carried my nip to work. Hell yeah, dude. No, that would be great. September 12th. We need to give people some time in between drops. We got all this shit at once, so we paid for all these knives, and they're all in. So we want to drop them, but we don't want to just drop a knife every week. And like for the people who try to get every knife, we don't want to kill them, you know. Even, you know, 2-3 weeks, a month, even still not great, but it's better than dropping one every week, you know. He has G10 available. Okay. Are the purple ones gone? That would be interesting. I'm glad that you did an Ultim knife for me to add to my collection. Nice, Gabe. Yeah, we're not really into Ultim, but Traditional Pocket Knives asked for it. So we went with it. Urban Cutlery. Let me see. So I'll show you guys his website. Urban Cutlery. So he sells skiffs. Here's, ooh, look at that puppy, dude. Such a good knife. Oh, and the Venom Jack, dude. Hold on, let me get the link for you. And I have a discount code. It doesn't work on everything. Like it won't work on Jack Wolf or anything, but it works on a lot of stuff. I'll put it in the chat so you guys can see it if you want to get here. It'll help the channel out if you use my link, but it's up to you. Anyway, so yeah, he sold out of the purple and the gray, and he has black left. Interesting. Because we still have purple on our site. So that's good. I'm glad. I'd rather our dealers sell them than us because I want the dealers to do well so that they want to keep working with us, obviously. But yeah, so you can add skiffs. Oh, you can pre-install them for another $5. That's kind of cool. I didn't know that. So you could add them. And then when you get to the cart, you can use the code skiffs for my Divo, and that'll get you free skiffs with the knife. But you'll pay $99.99. If you use Lefty 10, you'll pay like $89, but you won't get the skiffs for free. So I think math-wise, it's definitely cheaper to use the skiff code if you want skiffs. If you don't care about skiffs, then use the other code, So, but this is the Nip Lite for anybody who is watching and didn't know what I was talking about. This is the Nip Lite. This is the knife we released last week, and they did really well. We're really excited about it. This version with the gray handle and the black wash blade, it sold out in like a day, or I don't even know how long, but it was sold out pretty quick, which was cool. I didn't think that would be the one to go first, but yeah, it's pretty cool that that one did well because I wasn't sure how it would do. So here's traditional pocket knives. This is the Lush. So it looks like they still have the Flow Party, and they have the Purple Haze and the gold dark matter. Austin did tell me that they were down to like, I don't know. I think he said teens, so less than 20. So probably like 15 of each on the Flow Party and the dark matter gold. And then I think there's a good number of the purple, which is surprising that Purple Haze was the one that didn't go. I guess one of them has to be last, right? But purple usually does really well. But everybody loves the 80s. I'm getting messages for the 80s one still. And this was the second time we've dropped 80s. So that's pretty interesting. Let's see, Paul. During the drop, rather. What were you saying, dude? What were you saying? And I just see you say Angelo, Demonoc. Sorry, gotta repeat that. Sorry if I missed something. Will you be getting more of the Zerkutite kits for the Nip Lite at any point? I don't think we're gonna order them separate. I did ask them to send us some Nip Zerkutite kits because people were asking after we had the Nip Lite ones. So maybe if they send me an invoice for that, I'll ask them to add some more of the Nip Lite ones. You just have to be careful with those. I know it seems like a no-brainer, order more, but I don't know. Whenever we've done stuff like that, we usually end up sitting on a bunch of them. Like if I order 20 Zerkutite sets for the Nip Lite right now, I bet you I'll sell 5. and then I'll have 15 for the next 2 years, you know? So it's like, it's tough to gauge the amount. So we usually go with a low amount, and then at least we sold them, you know? We're not sitting on a bunch. But if I get a chance, we will. I'll see what I can do. Just bought a Buck Laren collab in Magna Cut Cocobolo, only 1,000 made, gonna sell for 500 when they run out. 1,000 made? I mean, I guess it's Buck, but how much are they? Because I guess they could sell 1,000. That's just a lot, I feel like. Tallboy is your best design yet, in my humble opinion. Okay, hell yeah, dude. Thanks. I love hearing that. Everybody's got their different knife that they love the most, you know. My favorite right now is probably, my most carried by far is the Nip. Nip Lite actually is probably my most carried, but the Nip design. And then I really love the new Saloon. I'll put a video up on that this week or next week. I sent all the prototypes to Colin to check out, but I made videos. That'll be coming soon, the Saloon. The videos will come soon, not the knife. Yo, what up? TJ? Hell yeah, the barley, a slippy right around my birthday. Hell yeah, dude. There you go. Nip slip. Yep. Yes, sir. The nip slip. It's a slip joint version of the nip. So we called it the nip slip. It made perfect sense. Just wait for the marketing. Just wait. Just wait for the cool shit we got coming on that one. That one's fun. I got to this. Wasn't there a guy with a channel name Purple Urkel? I don't know, dude. 6 months of being a closet lefty. Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Brian. Appreciate you, man. Your knives are hell yeah, dude. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Hey, man, this is your first time commenting. You should do it more often. I'll take compliments. They have been shipped and are on their way. Okay, so I'm that far behind. What time is it? 10, 11, 10, 30? Yeah, okay. I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. Sorry, guys. Just trying to catch up. JD's been a member for 8 months, checking in on vacation from the beach. Hell yeah, dude. Enjoy your vacation, brother. Well deserved. Well deserved. Tallboy and Raikou have the same materials, but the Tallboy is half the price. Any idea what causes the difference in price? Well, the Tallboy is made by Kubi, and the Raikou is made by Riot. So that's a difference. I could probably tell you the price difference isn't that big, but it definitely costs more probably to make the Raikou. The Raikou, isn't that titanium? Is it titanium with inlays? Ours is the Tallboy is either all camo carbon or all titanium, and then it has a steel lock bar for the liner lock. It's an exposed liner. It's hard to explain, but so I would say the construction on the Raikou maybe is a little, because isn't it a frame lock or is it a bolster lock? I can't remember exactly the build on that knife, but it might be a touch more premium. But the Riot thing is probably the biggest thing. And I would say Riot is you're going to get a better executed knife. And that's not to say that Kubi's not good. They're great. But Riot is like top echelon. You know what I mean? So I would put like Riot, Best Tech's premium stuff. I would put, like Reich knives. There's some other ones that are up there in that top echelon. And then a step down, you have Kubi, QSP, you have those type of brands. So, you know, there is a little bit of a price difference. And then we just don't charge as much as most people do. Because, you know, I know what most people are paying for their knives, and I know what they're selling them for. And we just don't ask for as much. It's just kind of I guess we figure we'll sell more of them that way. We figure it's better for everybody that way. We're not living off of this right now, so we can kind of afford to sell them for a little less. You know, it's not like we're not making money. We're still making money. It's fine. It's just a different philosophy, you know. But the Raiku's a good knife. But it's not $400, right? I would assume he's charging $350 for that. You know, yeah, it'd be cool if that knife was $299, but it is what it is. Sean's a good dude. He made the tall boy. Who made the tall boy? I don't know. Who made the tall boy? Kubi made it. Yeah. Hell yeah. Lewis has a prototype. He has a 1-of-1 tall boy in flamed tie, because we didn't actually do flame tie. Actually, anybody who has a prototype, I don't think we did any of the versions we prototyped. Because the dealers got to choose, right? And then the ones we did for ourselves, we just didn't happen to prototype those versions. I think we did weave carbon fiber on the prototypes, and we ended up doing all camo carbon. So, beef stick, first time watcher, long time hater. MC got you ball the balls. Got you ball the balls? You mean buy the balls? I mean, you want me to argue that my channel is better than Metal Complex's massive 500,000 subscriber channel? No, thanks. But beef stick does sound like a good troll name, you know? Paul, Jim, what up? Jim Miller's here. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. Shout out to Jim. Kristen Noble, what's up? Can't wait to get a tall boy. Hell yeah. Love that you guys are excited for the tall boys. Well, hopefully next week I'll be showing those off on the live stream. We can start talking about the tall boys. And we'll get them out to reviewers next week. So you should start seeing some stuff on the tall boys soon. Barry, what up, Barry? Your face makes my pee-pee tingle. Touch me down there. I just imagined that dude with that voice. Want to get a nip slip as my first Divo. Hell yeah, Leafy. Hell yeah. Thank you, dude. Yo, Mike, what up? Oh, you're on vacation too? Hell yeah, man. Enjoy your trip. Turn the live off. Hang out with your family, man. Enjoy your vacation. Enjoy it. FYI, it's Blade Runner Outpost now. Oh, that's the name of it's not Blade Runner HQ. It's Blade Runner Outpost. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Yo, this reminds me. I feel like Blade HQ are being fucking dickholes. I feel like they're being bullies, man. Guarantee you this is why they changed their name. I know nothing about this, by the way, but their name is Blade Runner HQ. So if you take out the runner, it's Blade HQ, and I bet Blade HQ had a fucking little conniption over it, sent them a little letter like, hey, change your fucking name because we're massive and we're going to lose business to you. And then I'm pretty sure they went after the crispy donut guys too. Bunch of fucking bullshit is what that is. Their whole fucking thing is they make donut themed stuff. Like they started with patches and shit, and they're fucking law enforcement. One of them's a cop and one of them is a corrections officer. So like if anybody has the right to sell donut themed shit, it's them, right? And they started making knives, and they made some knives with fucking sprinkles on the handle, right? And I'm pretty sure Blade HQ went after them because they made it knives with sprinkles on the handle, and apparently they own the fucking donut knife thing, which is so stupid. I don't even know how to get started. Do they have a trademark on fucking wiener knives too? I'm gonna make a knife that looks like a dick, and Blade HQ is gonna send me a cease and desist because it's a fucking wiener knife. It's ridiculous, you know? Like, first off, their donut knife has a blue fucking blade and a pink handle. It's nothing like what those guys were doing at all. They're making like actual knives that just have a little touch of the donut shit. They're not anywhere near the same. I don't know. That shit just pisses me off. This is like the third or fourth time I've heard that Blade HQ is going after people for just literally the stupidest shit. Like they're already huge. Like none of these people are taking away their business, and they're just, I don't know, whatever. Sorry. Apparently I wanted to rant about that. Pony Stout. God, I gotta read the whole thing before I fucking put it up, huh? All right. The 24th is National Knife Day. They are doing a 12-hour thing on Whatnot app. Oh, this fucking Whatnot app. Rant number 2. No, I'm just kidding, but I've been getting messages from Whatnot. They're like, hey, we'd love to collaborate with you and have you get on our platform or whatever. But they do like 10-second auctions or something. Like, what the hell am I going to do on that platform? Sell knives? Okay, sure. If I sell knives, I just sell them direct. I haven't sold a knife in a while anyway. It's been 2 days, but like, I can't do anything in 10 seconds. Fuck, I can't do anything in 5 minutes. I've never made a video shorter than 5 minutes. Guarantee it. Every time I do a short, I have to film it 12 fucking times because trying to cram anything I say into 60 seconds is impossible. I'm like the king of rambling. I just want to give you all the information. I can't fucking make anything concise, right? So I'm the worst person for TikTok, for Reels, for short, for fucking Whatnot. Like, where's all the apps that need, 10-minute fucking short video? I need to get on. I'm going to start a new app. I'm going to call it Rant. There you go. I'm just going to call it Rant. Use the tri-stash on that rug? No, I didn't. But I have it right here. Where's that son of a bitch? Did I show you guys this last week? Maybe I did. This is the tri-stash. Cole's knife, Tri-State EDC. And, I want to hate it, but I'm just kidding. It's really good. He killed it. I got to give him major props on this. He obviously knew, when he made this, he made it a sheep's foot warning because he knew I would like it. Now, Cole is a big Warren Cliff guy. So it's just, it's in my wheelhouse. If they made Lefty versions, I would buy one, or I would have pre-ordered one. But they didn't. they only made righty versions, which is totally fair. It's their first drop. It's Blade Binge and Tri-State working together. And I'm pretty sure it's Blade Binge's first knife. Like, they've done the dark mode stuff with us and other people, but it's the first time they're like paying for a full knife run, right? So, you know, they have to be cautious. They can't just be like, yeah, sure, we'll order a bunch of lefties too, you know? But if they did, I'd buy one. The only thing I don't like about it, other than it being right-handed, which again is not an actual issue with the knife, is when I grip it, this goes into my palm a little bit because it's like a sway back style handle. That's the one reason I don't like sway backs that much. I don't really like them aesthetically either. This one's very neutral. And it's, you know, it's got a lot more going on than a sway back, but it has that sway back thing going on back here where the handle is essentially backwards. And so I feel that in my palm. But if you were to do like a draw cut or whatever the fuck this is called, that feels really comfortable. So anyway, came out really good. You got a button actuated frame lock. And what's the steel on this? I'm guessing it's Magna Cut. Everybody and their mom does Magna Cut now. So I'm guessing that's what it is. But hoping it's S90V. They did the notch and they got it. Perfect. Ballsy move. So that's Tri-State's knife. And then I have Neves' knife. This is his second one. This is the Offender, right? Yeah, the Offender. And I got to tell you, the more time I spend with it, the more I like it. At first, I was a little bit, like just the overall design isn't like my style. It's more aggressive. The handle's got a little banana to it, which we'll talk about later, hopefully, when I open the compadre. Just not a big fan of like pistol grip banana handles. And like a recurve. That's a recurve, isn't it? Recurve Tonto. I don't know. But it's also really cool. I love what they did with the clip. Really deep carry. Internal relief cut. Good action. Also best tech. Also hollow ground belt satin. It's got a mohawk. Flipper tab. So that's the Offender. Very cool. I have the Truffles from Aurora Knife and Tool. This one's really cool too. Brian says he's switching his Arctic on his black Lush. Oh, it was such a good idea. Nice, dude. Rob says that was me. I think he's talking about the scales. There's actually two people, Robert. You and then another guy asked for the other scale. Like it just worked out where his didn't have color. Yours, I think, had a divot. Like you had an imperfection. His didn't have enough glow in it or something. And I think yours was the, I forget, lock side, and his was the show side or vice versa. But yeah, it kind of worked out. Matt, the Lush is the banger. It's wild to me that the premium pony is available. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you never know, but it's good to have something in stock for once, you know. It's like a double-edged sword, dude. People get mad at you when you sell out right away, and then people feel weird about it when you don't. It's like, I don't know. It's strange. But, yeah, I like both. How much will the little growler be? So we're working on that now. I took a poll on Instagram because we were pretty set on doing 154 cm on it to try to keep it as available or as affordable as possible. But I had enough people leave comments saying they wanted S90V that I did a poll on Instagram, and we had it was about 2-1 that people wanted S90V. We had like 200 votes, and it was like 125 to 75 that people wanted S90V. So I think we're going to go with S90V on the mini growler. And I did ask Kubi, is there any way we could do like half 154, half S90? Try to like, do both for people. But they're going to say no probably unless we order 2 runs. So most likely it'll be S90V. So in that case, they would be 175. And then after the discount, they would be 157. So just like the nip, the original nip, just like the premium pony, 175. And if we do 154, if something changes, then they would be 135. And then after the discount, they would be 120. So that was the poll I ran. I said, would you want S90V for 157 out the door, or would you want 154 CM for 120 out the door? And we got more votes for S90V. So we try to, listen to the people. Nobody listens to Eric. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you, man. Yeah, 135 to 150. That's what I was saying in that video. But that was when I was thinking 154. Now we're thinking S90V. So probably 175. But maybe the weave ones will be less. We're doing some camo carbon, we're doing some titanium, and we're doing some weave carbon fiber. So maybe the weave ones will be a little bit less. So maybe it would be like 175 for camo carbon and titanium, and then maybe like 150 for weave carbon fiber. And that's with S90V. So that might work because they are a little bit cheaper to do weave. Usually we try to just keep them all the same. That way the ones we pay more for and the ones we pay less for, it all kind of evens out. We just use the same price. But maybe with that one, we'll tweak it a little bit. Yeah, the Venom's sick, dude. I will say the only thing that I've noticed, at least because I've been like testing the last, 5, 6 Jack Wolves. Like the first 10 or the first 15 maybe, I didn't use them as much. But the last ones I've been trying to like specifically use and cut with so I can get a much better idea. And I've just carried them a lot. I feel like the factory edge isn't like that good. It's not like bad. I've had a couple that were like, I basically had to get them sharpened right away. But that's probably the only complaint that I've had. And that might be like case by case too. The purple is beautiful. I'm surprised there are any left. Well, we ordered a bunch because we wanted to have some in stock. So the plan worked out perfectly, basically. So they should slowly, I think we have like 30 left. Yo, what up, Mikey? What's up, buddy? Yeah, I'll be honest. I didn't put skiffs in any of the nip lights. I think I tested it on the video I did, but I haven't swapped out any of them. They all just feel really good. Oh, sweet, dude. I'm glad you got the blue one. I love that blue. It pops. I carried the prototype of that one forever. Yeah, no, Tall Boy's not gone. Nip Slip should be late September. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Usually they're more. Well, it just depends on the cost of the. So that's the other thing, at least for us. We just base our prices on the cost of the knives. So, like, just because it has S90V and it has camo carbon doesn't mean we're going to charge $350. If Kubi charges us X amount to use those materials, then we'll charge you X amount, right? And if Best Tech charges us $100 more than that, well, then we have to charge you more. But, you know, that doesn't mean we're going to make everything super expensive just because one knife was expensive, you know? I feel like that's, some people fall into that. They're like, well, the first knife I released was $350. So now every knife has to be $350 or more. And it just doesn't make sense to me. You got to base it on who's making it, what the cost is, you know, it kind of makes sense to me. Would it be better to do a pre-sales on accessory kits, leave it up for a week or two? Yeah, but that's just a lot of, I don't know. I just hate pre-orders, Todd, to be honest. As a consumer, I don't mind them at all. I actually like pre-orders as a consumer. I know it sounds weird, but like, I don't mind doing a pre-order when I'm buying a knife. I'll support an upcoming company or whatever. I do try to avoid pre-orders now for established companies. Like, there's some guys who've been around now for years and they're doing pre-orders on every fucking knife. And it's like, at what point do you just have the money to order the knives? And I think either they spend the money because A, they're living off of it, so they have to. B, they're just spending the money. So that's part of it. And then I think another part of it is it's so much more comfortable for people. Like, think about it. As a business owner, you can have the customer basically pay for the whole run and you don't have to risk anything because you got paid up front. You don't have to worry about will they sell, right? So I get that because that's something we think about all the time. How many should we order? Are they going to sell? Like with the Tall Boys. We don't know if you, like, yeah, people seem excited about it, but people seemed really excited about, I don't know, the premium pony. And those they're still in stock. I mean, I think they probably still have like 100 in stock. So, you know, we didn't figure right, I guess. So it's tricky. It's like, you know, it's easy for people to say, oh, yeah, just order, you know, 800 of them. But then it's like, well, what if demand dries up at 500? Because that happens. Like, you know, we can rip through like 400 or 500 knives, just sell them in, you know, a day. And then the last 100 will just sit there for months. And there's no rhyme or reason for it. Obviously, people were excited about it. You sold a whole shit ton of them in a day. But demand runs out at some point. And it's like, I mean, honestly, sometimes it's like it hits a fucking brick wall. Like all of a sudden, you're like, sell, bang. And then you just hit a wall and it's like, nope, nobody's buying them anymore. You know, and then you got to just hope you sold enough at that point that it all worked out, which usually it does because we tend to be cautious. You know, we'll order less than we think just to be safe. So that's the downside to not doing pre-orders, I guess. With a pre-order, you know exactly how many people picked one up, and then you can add 100 extra on or whatever. So I get it, but I don't know. There's just something about it that sort of bugs me where it's like we know you have the money, or you could have the money if you didn't spend it all. So why not just buy the knives and be like, hey guys, I'm dropping this new knife, you know? So I don't know. Those are just my opinions. It's not like, you know, whatever. Put the purple kit on Ultim Lite. It's sweet. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Awesome. Yeah, I don't know if we have any kits left. There might be like a blue and a black, or maybe just a black one. I can't remember. We ever make an Ultim full-size nip or any other mid to full-size knife in Ultim? Man, you love Ultim, don't you, Gabe? I don't know, actually. We don't have anything in production right now. I can tell you that. And we have a couple new ones going into production soon. And so far, those don't have Ultim either. And I was thinking about doing Ultim on one of them, but then I decided against it because I kind of want the Ultim to be a like traditional pocket knives thing. So if Austin does an exclusive on one of our knives and he wants to do the Ultim again, then that makes sense. You know, I guess if another dealer asked, we could, you know, but I don't think we're going to do any ourselves, just to kind of have that option there for him. Try to keep it exclusive to him so we're not confusing people, and, you know. Better than we. What's we're talking about Best Tech? No, we're talking about Riot. Riot's better than we. Yeah, for sure. We is in that second category. I know a lot of people want to put them in the top. It's just they have like weird, quirky things. Like detents can be inconsistent, or I don't know. It's just, for me, they're not quite as and it could just be the designs, you know, like if I gave Riot and we the same CAD file, you know, I still think Riot would be a step above. So yeah, right. Riot and Best Tech. I would put them up there. And I'm sure there's other ones I just can't think of right now. I have a knife coming from a new company that everybody in the group I'm in is raving about. It's called Terra Monster. No, what is it? Terra or Farrah Monster. And they look incredible. I mean, it's crazy. I'll pull it up. They actually gave me a link and shit. I don't know if I want to share it yet, just because I usually like to get the knives before I promote any kind of link or whatever. I wait and make sure they're good. So let me see. Farrah Monster. Is it farrahmonster.com? What's their damn website? I just saw it on Amazon. Or is it Farrah Monster? It's just, I always mess this up. There it is. Luckily, that wasn't like porn. So right now they have 3 knives up on their site. And there's just been people raving about them in this group chat I'm in. So I hit them up and asked if they would let me check something out for review. And they said, sure. So I picked this one over here called the Urban Grip. And it just, I mean, it looks so clean. And they say they do OEM work for people. They say they've been around for like 25 years, I think, and they've done OEM work for the longest time. And now they have their own premium line, and then they're releasing, I think, a budget line later this year. And I kind of think this could be the brand making Best Tech stuff. But, you know, I don't know. I could be wrong. But it looks Best Tech-y, which means it's hard to explain. Best Tech doesn't make their own knives, right? Best Tech is a third party, like, we all say it's Best Tech OEM. Somebody in the chat said they don't make their own stuff. Yes. Leafy said that. We know that, but they're the ones facilitating it. Essentially, you're ordering from them and they're sending you the knives. You never talk to another factory. You don't know who's making it. So everybody just says Best Tech. Hopefully that makes sense to you. But I've always wondered, like, who the fuck is making the Best Tech premium stuff? Because I've had knives from CMB made knives, and they seem exactly the same build. Like, you can tell by the pivots and certain, just, I don't know. It's just at this point, I just kind of have an eye for it. And this is another one that screams Best Tech, right? Which would mean they're making it for Best Tech. Hopefully that makes sense to you. But I mean, the pivot and then the way this relief cut, it almost reminds me of the what's that knife? The the one from Gecko Customs, the Sakura. It like something reminds me of the Sakura, like just the way things are chamfered. I don't know. And then this hardware reminds me of the Cavol knives. Cavol Cavol knives. They use different OEMs, you can tell. And I feel like one of the OEMs, this might be the one that makes their premium stuff, like the Denka. But I don't know. I could be wrong. As we know, there's a lot of collaboration over there. So, it's kind of a fool's errand to try to guess who's doing what. But this one reminds me of a Ferrum Forge knife. I know Stevie would be like, that's a Ferrum Forge Falcon. But that's what it looks like to me. And then they have one other one. It's called the Aurora Borealis. Aurora Rays. And that one looks cool too. It's got the exact same clip, exact same relief cut, and everything as the Urban Grip. Look at this. Where is it? Clip, relief cut, lock bar. It all looks identical. I wonder if the other one does too. Let's see. Yeah, very similar. So that's the style that they really go with. Interesting. M390, 60 to 62. That's interesting, right? So anyway, that's Farah Monster. Farah, what is it? Farah Monster. And then I actually have a link. I'll see if it works. But again, I can't recommend it because I don't have the knife yet. I haven't handled it. I've been told they're great by a bunch of channels, probably a bunch of guys here that I have to catch up. But so I have a code, Lefty10 will take I guess 10% off your order if you want to check them out. But again, can't recommend yet. It's FERRA monster.com. So there you go. 325, yeah. There you go. Yeah, I mean, it's still $125 more, but more realistic for sure. What's up, Crazy Roach? B Shady, what's up? Derek For Real, what's up? So let's talk about this giveaway I wanted to do. I have a few knives that I would like to give away. I would sell them, but I don't know if anybody wants to buy them. Obviously, you don't now because I just told you I would give them away. But let me just get them. Basically, companies send me shit to review. If they let me keep it, which is mostly what happens, I'll do the review and then I will pass it around. I have a pass around group with a bunch of channels, probably a bunch of people here in it. And then once they go through the pass around and come back to me, I give them away or I try to sell them. And if I sell them usually for like half price, half retail or something like that. Or I give them to friends. Like if people come for QC or just hanging out, I usually send them with a stack of just stuff. And yeah, so that's pretty much how I do it. So I usually give it a little bit of time to see if anybody hits me up. Like, hey, if there's a lot of guys in the pass around that are like, hey, after the pass around, if you sell this, I want it. And I'm like, okay. And then I'll sell it to them for, half the price. And then, it helps the channel a little bit. They get a knife for half price. The company gets a bunch of exposure on the pass around, kind of win-win-win. Anyway, one of those is the Kunwu Chad. So I believe this is in that steel that they were testing. Was it PM 60? I know nothing about the steel, just so you know. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, it says Chad. They don't mark it? Interesting. Anyway, I'm pretty sure this is in PM 60. It's pretty cool. By the way, I think this clip fits on the Lush. So I have the Chad. Was there a paper? Yes, there was. And then that reminds me, a buddy asked me for some Kunwu hardware, and I meant to check, and I forgot to. Of course, I'll forget. And then Remet sent me 2 of the Peregrine Falcons because there's this whole thing where this guy was calling them out for HRC. So they asked me to send a couple off for testing. I did. I sent them the transparent knives. They basically all came in around 59, 60. It was like right around there. So not the best heat treat, not dog shit. The guy was saying 56. These were punched by transparent knives. He sent me the info for each knife. So if you get one of these and you want to know the exact numbers, he punched each one 3 times. I have that info somewhere. I can give it to you. But there's this one. These are in M390. And this one has the lightning ano collar. And this knife has the button release. And then it also has a liner lock, so you can get in there and release it that way, which is really cool. And then the other one I'll show you as well. Basically, what I'm going to do is we'll do the first giveaway, and we'll do that one for members that are here, and you can just choose which knife you want because you'll be here. And then we'll do the second one, and that one, I guess, if that person's not here, I'll choose or whatever. And then I'll maybe do a third one for everybody, and I'll grab a different knife. I try to save the more expensive ones for member giveaways or stuff like that. This one's got dark bronze and then gold accents. Same blade, same M390, all the same. They both have really good detents. Better than the first one I reviewed, actually. So that's what we'll do. I will figure out how we're gonna do a hashtag for the members. And then, damn, Nick, you're on vacation too. Jeez, you guys are all on vacation. But yeah, if any of you guys are looking for knives, I have some stuff I would sell. I have a bunch of Kaisers that I reviewed in the last 6 months. They're mostly budget. And then there's 2 concepts. I think a Cosmos and the Corvid S. That might be the mini one. I have a Kaiser. I have a couple Kaiser fixed blades, deckhand, and something. I have a Katuo Ventnor. I have a Ace Atelier in titanium. Arc Form Saber. Vosteed Thornton. And then I have like Kershaw's. It's like a leak and whatever. I'll use those for giveaways probably. There's a Rosecraft French Broadjack, some CMB button lock, and a couple of flashlights. Oh, and this thing. This thing's so cool. The Cicada. It's like an integral button lock. If you've seen it, you know what it is. It's fucking cool though. I don't know how much it is, but it wouldn't be that much. And then I have a Taccom Bulldog, I think it is, an M390. It's actually a good cutter. But, hit me up if you're interested in any of that stuff. Otherwise, they will get given away. I thought everybody had Crispy Donuts knives. What do you mean by that? Like dealers? I know Smoky Mountain has their stuff. I guess that is interesting. 2 pigs. Fuck Blade HQ. That's all. Boycott Blade HQ. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the donut stuff, but I actually did like it on I pre-ordered a knife from Crispy Donut Community. They did a titanium knife with sprinkles, but they were milled in. It wasn't like pink or blue or any of that bullshit. It was titanium milled sprinkles. It looked good, but that's nothing like what Blade HQ does. That's what annoys me, Blade HQ Desert Warriors are played out. We already made a sick knife. I don't know what. It's messed up and these small companies can't afford to fight. Right. It looks like you guys agree with me. They have a new lesbian doing their videos. Well, I don't care who's doing their videos. If they're any good, that's the other thing. After Ben left, they started going downhill. Now, I will say that I was newer to knives when I started watching them, so watching Ben made more sense. If I watched the videos I watched back then of Ben now, I'd probably be bored as fuck. You know what I mean? I really liked that when what's his name first took over too. Forget his name now. But he took over after Ben left, and it was him and a couple guys, and that was still good, I felt like. And then it just got really bad. So, but the stuff that they're doing to these companies is just, there's so many different ways you could do it. You don't have to send a fucking cease and desist letter. You can call somebody and have a fucking conversation and just, but these, I don't know if it's a corporate thing, like, oh, we're a big company, so we can't just talk to the little guy. We got to send him a fucking cease and desist and just stomp on him, right? Because we can, and because who knows, they might not, they might break their word if we make it a verbal deal or something. But I guarantee you, if Blade HQ went to Crispy and said, hey guys, we're concerned because we have the donut knife and we feel like we did it first. And I've literally heard Crispy Donut say the words, we're not doing X because Blade HQ has something similar. We don't want to step on their toes. They've literally said that in the past, that they've not done projects just to be, respectful to Blade HQ. But they get none of that respect in return, right? And it's just annoying, what these big companies can do to little companies. It's like you send them a letter and you can just literally kill them in the courts. Like they'll just go bankrupt because, they're a small company. They're just starting out. They can't afford to even hire a lawyer for more than, whatever. Like, and why would you ever go to court over something like that? Like, what I just don't get is why you can't hit them up and be like, hey, we have the donut thing. We think we had it first, or we have a trademark on it, whatever. We would really appreciate it if you guys just didn't make knives with X, right? Like if you want to do milled, and then they could be like, hey, we're doing milled sprinkles, but like they're not fucking blue blades. They're not pink handles. They're not going to interfere with your market. They cost $250. Yours cost $50, And like, it's just, you could take that extra step and it would just be, would it be easier? I don't know. Would it be, I don't know, the fucking human moral thing to do? Yeah, it would be. Have a conversation. Have a little bit of fucking empathy for people. Like, I don't know. Fuck that shit. Pisses me off. It was the same thing with Microtech and Axial Gear, right? It was the same kind of just, let's just stomp on people's shit. And I don't know. Yeah, just use Lefty 10 everywhere is what he's saying. I don't know if he tried to give you some other code, but all I see is this super chat. Derek Friel says, thank you, TJ. I was just on that tonight too, the Whatnot app. Is it any good? Real fast auctions, but they're junk knives. Oh, great. Cool. And people buy them? Like they do 10-second auctions and people just buy them? I guess the idea behind Whatnot is people are impulsive. So if you don't give them enough time to be like, I don't really want to do that. Like how many purchases you think on that app people regret because they have 10 seconds? Like, oops, I spent $1,000 on that. I probably shouldn't have done that, It's like if you had 5 minutes, you could think the pros and cons through. I don't know. Yeah, dude, their sprinkle shit is dumb. I don't know. I've always tried to like them, because they have this, how do I explain it? I'm sure some of you feel the way. It's the same way. It's like I had this like nostalgic sort of feeling with Blade HQ because they're the first knife dealer I ever bought from, right? Like, sure, I bought a knife off Amazon before them, but the first real dealer I bought a knife from is Blade HQ, and it's hard to be like, they suck, because they were kind of revered when I came into the knife game. Like, I was introduced to a lot of things through Blade HQ videos with Ben and whatever. So it's just kind of frustrating to now be like, you can see how many people have left Blade HQ, right? There's got to be some reason for turnover. Yes, people have ambitions and people change, but like they're not paying people enough. They're not giving people opportunities once they succeed, I guess. One could surmise. So I don't know. Anyway, probably not the conversation you guys are looking for tonight, but that just bothered me when I heard that that's what was going on. They do have it where you can just post in your store, people can make a purchase whenever. Well, then it's just a store. You know, what are they getting out of this? What's their cut? What percentage of every sale is Whatnot getting? 7% probably. Just crushing people. Tri-Stash is overrated. No, I probably would have agreed with you before I handled it, because Cole is like a master self-promoter, right? Cole is one of the only people that can self-promote insanely without really coming off too douchey. Like he definitely gives me the douchey self-promoter vibes sometimes, because he's kind of like, he has no shame. You know what I mean? But for the most part, he comes across just, you know, it's funny, it's whatever, right? I can relate and shit. So I would have probably agreed with you, like, he's probably overhyping it or whatever. I'll be honest, I didn't watch his videos on it or anything. Just my thought process would have been like, okay, it'll probably be a cool knife, but is it going to be like awesome? It's really fucking good, dude. Like I would give it a shot, dude. And the other thing is it was $299. I know what Best Tech charges people. $299 is a good price on this. That's fair. Like they're not overpricing this at all. They're trying to make it, you know, they're trying to give people an incentive to buy the knife, right? It's a pre-order, so you want to make the price a little better. And it's a really well-made knife. Best Tech did a great job. Again, whoever Best Tech uses did a great job. And yeah, it's just really good, man. Like I said, the only real thing that I could say about it that bothered me was this piece right here going into my palm. But I think that's going to be hand size dependent. My large glove size hand is just landing right in that spot where a larger hand wouldn't and a smaller hand wouldn't. So, but yeah. Anyway, those are my thoughts on it. I don't think you can say it's overrated unless you've handled it. I mean, maybe you have. I don't know. But, you know, might be overrated is one way you could say that. But I don't think you can say it is overrated without actually handling it. Anyway, semantics. Why am I getting into that? I don't know. Oh, they had a murdered out one? That's cool. Dash cool. Can't believe it's not in piss. Well, yeah, but if it was in piss, it would have to be a cheaper knife. I don't think he's stupid enough to sell a Ultim knife for, you know, premium price. It's just with Best Tech, I don't think it's worth doing Ultim, honestly, because they're going to probably charge you an arm and a leg for it. Blade binge or sharks? Okay, so you just don't like blade binge and tri-state, or you don't like what's your problem with blade binge? What did they do? Those guys are awesome. I've worked with them a bunch now with Divo. I've had nothing but good experiences. They're nice dudes. They pay on time. They don't complain about shit. They are friendly as hell. Super nice. I don't know but what's the rub? What's the shark part? I thought you. I don't even know where you're going with that, but okay. It's S90. Okay, cool. That works. That works. Thank you, Nicole. Did you do the collaboration on the Divo Mash V2.5 dark mode knife? Yes. Yeah. Of course we did. Yeah, we did that collaboration. And that led to a bunch of other ones. They've done the Nip Lite and they're doing the Tall Boy, which is dropping soon. Theirs is great. Their Blade Binge is their version of the Tall Boy is the only one without the milling pattern. We had that radial milling pattern on the knife. So anybody who doesn't like the pattern, that's the one to get because it's the only one without it. And I got to tell you, it looks really good. It makes me kind of wish we wouldn't have done the pattern on a couple other ones. But, you know, we are where we are. I like Neve. Don't like that handle at all. Gotcha. Okay. Fair opinion. Pablo, I don't have a date. Those are prototypes, and we still have to order them. We're figuring out details now, and we'll order them. So end of the year, early 25, something like that. But yeah, they're gonna be good. That knife came out amazing. Really stoked. Excuse me. Isn't that like a spear point? Which knife are we talking about now? Sorry. You're talking about this one? That's a Tanto. Compound ground Tanto. This one's a Warney. I mean, I have to check. Let me grab a box. Yeah, that's a Warney. That's flat. That is a Worn Cliff. Where if you look at like the Nip Lite, I don't actually have one here. They're over there. Or maybe this. Like this, people would maybe call like this looks like a Warney. The Nip Lite looks like a Warney. You put it down on a flat surface, and there's a little bit of space there. See that? You can rock the blade just a little bit. A Worn Cliff is completely flat, straight edge across the entire edge. Very small detail, but to me, that's one thing I look at when I compare sheep's foot and Worn Cliff. By the way, here's the Barleys. This one's all titanium, or I should just say bead blasted tie. And these are M390 Riot made. This one is a belt satin. And then these are super thin. That was the whole idea behind this knife. I got the inspiration from the Tactile Bear. It's a super slim slip joint from Tactile. And this one's about 0.32 of an inch. And sheep's foot blade. Really good walk and talk. It does have a stop pin because we have the choil. Well, we'd probably use a stop pin anyway, but so you have a finger choil, so it's very safe. If you're cutting with this, you're very unlikely to hurt yourself because, well, you have your finger there blocking the blade from closing. So that one's the titanium without milling. This is the blue ano with Sagaha pattern. So this is Urban EDC's Sagaha pattern. Again, belt satin M390. They all have the long pull for opening. Again, really good walk and talk. And then we have a PVD handle with Sagaha on it. Satin hardware and back spring. They all have a lanyard pin back here. And then this one has a acid washed blade. Or maybe a dark wash, whatever you want to call it. Really cool looking. I'd say the pull on it is like a 6. The prototypes were like a 4 or 5. And we asked them to bump it up a little. And we're probably at 6. They all feel similar. I'd say that one might be like a 6.5. Same with this one. So it might just be the acid wash. Hope maybe that'll like wear in or something. They're all the same, 6.5. They're all really good. I love it. It really disappears in your pocket. This is a Northwoods slip that I had made for it. Doesn't come with one. It literally disappears in your pocket. If you take this knife in the slip, at least this slip, and then put it in your pocket, it's 0.42. See if I can turn it around. 0.42. Jesus Christ. You guys don't believe me, so there you go. 0.421 in the slip. It literally just is gone in your pocket. It's really nice. So those are dropping on September 4th. This is the packaging they have now. Nice little box, magnetic closure. It's got the name of the knife, finish, or whatever. Open it up. Foam. Simple, yet really nice. I like the gray color. So, all right. Let me do the giveaway that I mentioned like 20 times. StreamYard giveaway tool. All right. I guess it's your last chance to sign up for memberships if you want to get in on this. But totally up to you. We have the Ramet Peregrine Falcons and the Kunwu Chad. Whoever wins will get one of these. You can choose one of these 3. And then we'll do another giveaway for members right after, using the full list of members. But this one's going to be for guys here who are members. And I'm going to figure out a good way to make this work, but we'll see. Hashtag member giveaway. So this is how we're going to do it. So only enter if you are a channel member. I know that's confusing to some people because some people confuse. Let me get this screen that I want. Jesus, come on. There. Some people confuse subscribing with memberships. Memberships is where you have, let me see, there's got to be somebody here. Paul. So memberships is where you have this little symbol right here. Your screen name is in green or whatever. That is you being a channel member, whether you sign up or somebody gifted you the membership. It's like $1.99 to join. I have a pretty low tier. But just so you know, because I know some people think subscribing is the same thing. So once I pull the winner, we'll make sure that person is a member. So it's not the end of the world if you accidentally entered. But you're only going to win if you're a channel member. And like I said, I'll try to do another giveaway at the end for everybody here, just because I feel like I should be inclusive with that. But yeah. What was the name of the last knife? The Neves one is the Offender. Yeah, this one. This one is the Offender. He has another one that I reviewed last month called the Misdemeanor. And that one really speaks to me. That one is a sheep's foot style blade, and it's very thin, just a little bit. It's a different design, which is cool. It's completely different. They both have a sort of mohawky flipper tab. But that one I really like. This one's cool. But the other one, I'm like, I want one. So anybody who's a member, hashtag member giveaway. I'll give it a couple of minutes here. So anybody who comes in or anybody who's catching up, I think you don't want to sell out because it makes the people angry, but for the sake of your business, you want to sell out. Yeah, that's essentially what I want. And then if we don't sell out, all of a sudden I feel like I failed, even though like with the nip lights we just dropped, the whole goal when we ordered an extra 100 than we were going to, so that we could have that knife in stock for a little bit, because we want to have a knife that's available. So new people to the hobby or new people who hear about Divo knives can actually go get a knife on our website, right? So we specifically ordered 600 instead of 500 so we could do that. We added a version, right? And that's where we came up with that gray one, because we were like, let's just come up with something fun. And we came up with that gray one with the purple collars and everything, which turned out like people love that one. So the whole plan was to have essentially 100 extra. And when we did the drop, we sold, right now we have 30 purple ones left. That's it on our site. And then White Mountain Knives has whatever they have of the blue. Everything else is sold out. So fantastic drop, right? But when they didn't sell out in 3 seconds, honestly, I felt a little bit like, oh shit, we like it almost feels like a failure when you don't sell out in 5 minutes, because you get so many people that are, bringing that up. They're like, oh, they're going to sell out. Oh, they're going to be gone. Or they get mad when they do sell out. So it kind of gets in your head, I don't know if that makes sense. I always try to feel and act, humble about it. And I, not expect stuff like that to happen. Every time we get one person to buy a knife, I feel super, grateful that people actually buy our knives. So I'm not trying to say that I think and expect people to just buy them all, but that kind of thing gets in your head a little bit, I think. I don't know if that made any sense, but. What up, dude? Long time no see. My fault, but I missed you. When can I order my fancy, expensive bender? Respect. That one, I think we might do a second round of prototypes. The bender, I think we might. I'm trying to get a hold of Riot so that we could maybe try it with Riot. There's another OEM that recently, or company that says they OEM. Oh, who is it? Ramet. I think we were going to send that one over to Ramet. They said they would work on a project for us, so we sent them the bender. They're working on the bit driver too, which shit, I need to open that. This is what happens, and then it's like midnight. What time is it? Fuck, 11:40. So that one was with Best Tech, and I'm just not sure I want to keep using Best Tech. Like their finished products are incredible. The Stout V2s are incredible, but they just cost so much more than the next company. Like even Riot, I guarantee you, if I had the same build with Riot, it would probably be $50 less. I'm not sure. I'm hoping I'll find out. But it's just hard to justify. They have great communication, great, they're fairly good at customer service when you have a problem. If they screwed up, at least they take care of it. If you get your knives and one of them's fucked up, They'll literally like send you a label, send it back to China, fix it, send it back to you. They take care of all of it. They're great with that stuff. They're just so expensive. And I don't like to nickel and dime people because that, you know, it's just not my style. But with them, I feel like I'm always trying to get the price down because it's just so expensive. And I'm always thinking about what we're going to charge you guys. You know, I don't want to sell knives for $400. You know, I'd much rather sell these for $300 or $325 instead of $375. And I think if we used Riyadh or somebody, we could. I think we could get the same level of quality and sell it for less. So it makes me just want to try something else, if that makes sense. And then we had that whole shenanigans with the DLC where they were telling us it was DLC. Our invoices were saying DLC. Everything says DLC. We asked for DLC and it's PVD. And we didn't find out until 2 weeks ago. And then I hit them up and then they're like, oh yeah, everybody in China uses PVD. Nobody actually uses DLC, which is pretty accurate until recently. Kaiser started using it. Kunwu has used it. So a lot of things that we think are DLC are not. But that's not the best excuse. Everybody else did it. So, you know, I get it. But that also bothered me a little bit. And then they're like, oh, well, we can do it now. It'll just cost you X amount more. And it's like a lot more. It's like, what the fuck? So I'm just a little frustrated. And so I kind of want to just see if somebody else can make that knife for less. Like, as a business, I probably should do that, right? That makes it less for you guys. And it's less overall price-wise, which is better for me because I prefer that as a business. I don't want to sell super expensive knives. So anyway, that one might be a little while. I guess that's my point. But if we ever sell the prototype, I'll let you know. Sorry, I didn't see the first question. Good call on SNEV. How far behind am I now? I'm an hour behind. Okay, I'm going to skip way ahead, okay? I'm sorry, guys. I love you. Repeat your questions if you need to. Shout out to Knife Standards. I saw you in there. Shout out to Sean McLaughlin. My nip blade should be here when I get home. Awesome, dude. Thank you. Robert Mora has super chatted. You got any extra glow-in-the-dark inlays for the Lush? Yeah, I wish, man. We don't have any. I literally took the scales off my sample to fix two people's knives because one guy had a little divot and one guy had just not a lot of glow in it. So they're sending me those scales back and I sent mine. So technically, I guess I'll have two that go on this knife. Maybe I would sell those, but they're not perfect, obviously. So no, I asked them about scales and then it became a whole thing where, you know, it was going to cost a shit ton. And then it's with the concept, it's just never worth the conversation. Everything takes 10 years to talk about. And so that's another one. The Lush, we're going to have Mark over at New Breed EDC. We're going to have him do the CAD on the Lush because Concept won't give us the CAD file, even though technically it's our knife design or whatever, but they won't give us the CAD file. And so we're going to have Mark at New Breed make the CAD file. We'll do the updates we want to do. Like we might want to do a milled clip, etc. And then we're going to go somewhere else with it. We might try Kubi to keep the price around the same. Or again, if I can get in with Riyadh, maybe we'll try Riyadh. And we're going to come out with a Lush V2 next, I think. I don't know how the hell I got there from your question, but no, sorry. When Timascus nip? We don't have, I don't know what you mean. The kits, I don't have any more of the kits, the Zerkutai kits. I don't know if you're talking about nip Lite or the regular nip. I tried to order some for the regular nip. I think they're working on an invoice or something for that. And if they do that, I might ask them to add a couple for the nip Lite if they'll do it. So we'll see. I don't have any info or promises right now, so that's as much as I can say. Sorry. You're going to make a knife that isn't frame or liner lock? Yes. We have a knife in the works with the Vosteed OEM. They're called Grand Knife. They make the premium Vosteeds, or I guess they make all of them. I don't know. And we have a Nip L. So Nip-L, aka the nipple, which is a larger nip. It's still not huge. It's like 7.4 inches overall. So somewhere between the Lush and the Stout. And that one has the Vosteed top liner lock on it. So it has a button actuated compression lock, essentially. We got rid of the flipper tab because it didn't really work with where we wanted the button. We wanted the button higher up. Vosteed tends to put that button like down the frame a little bit. And I had some good buddies, knife guys who know their shit, like JD and Knife Nerdery and some other people. They recommended, hey, why don't you try to move that button up? That's something they want Vosteed to do. So we asked them. They moved it up, but we had to get rid of the flipper tab. So now the button will be essentially where it is on a button lock, but it'll be a compression lock, and it'll have the hole. So you'll be able to flick it, but there won't be a flipper tab. And that'll be the nipple coming. I don't know when. We paid for the prototypes. We'll see whatever they show up. Somebody else asked about a front flipper nip. No plans for that. Didn't even think about it, honestly. Did you do the Mash 2.5 V? Yes. Any Mash, any Divo? Yes, we did. I got detent lash on my nugs. What is a nugs? Nugs? I don't know what you're talking about. If it's a Divo, hit me up. I got you. Okay, I didn't skip far enough, unfortunately. Jay, what up, dude? 6 months he's been a member. I hear this is the place to get a slippery nip. Yeah, dude, right here. Here is a nipple slipple right here. A nipper slip. Let me slip it back in. Thank you, dude. Appreciate the support. Barry with the $1.99. Make a Timascus nip with S90 mirror polish teat. Okay. Shit, dude. Okay. All right. I'll talk to Kubi next time we do a run of nips. I'll see if I can do a full Zerkutai handle. Just ball out on it. That would be fun, actually. The Zerku nip. I don't know. I got to come up with a good name, but all right. All right. I see. Thanks for the $2 too, man. Thank you. Skip. Tom Tomlinson. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for joining. Knives Fast with the 5 bones. Great fun stream, Kev. I'm out. All right. Later, Casey. Love you, buddy. Grizzle Bear Leather Crafting. I don't know why I thought it said Grizzle Bear Cheerleading. Grizzle Bear Leather Crafting has become a member. Thank you, sir. So many Kaisers. I feel like they come out with a new model every week. Yeah, they come out with like 7 every month, so it kind of feels that way. That guy was showing the low numbers. Wasn't he using a tester that's meant for 1/2-inch steel thick? Yeah, it was some bullshit with his testing sticks or whatever. But nobody, he's like, they're calibrated. And it's like, dude, they're not right. Okay. I don't know what to tell you. We've now tested like 8 of these knives. They all come in above 59 or at 59 or above. Some were coming in, I think it's 62. Nothing came in below. I think 58.8 was like the lowest one I saw out of all the knives that were tested. So I want the cicada. I'll buy it. All right. DM me, Derek. Hit me up. I got you, brother. Whatever half the price of that thing is, you can have it. if you want to pay that. I got to look it up, but oh, okay. Somebody else says they want it. Derek, his comment was above yours, so I'm going with Derek. Let me just make sure there wasn't anybody else. Shit, I already told him he could have it, but I don't see anybody else. I don't see anybody else. So, okay, Derek, cool. This is why I don't like selling shit on live streams, because I feel bad because then multiple people want it and I have to pick. So I'm just going timestamp. Derek, DM me. Do you have a Momo? I feel like I did, but I might not. I think it's in the pass around still. I have a Feist in denim, I think. I have a Nice Guy in black G10. I have a K or Ku, aka the cow. I have a Justice in denim. I have a Comet in brass and denim, red denim. I have a Amicus in Nitro V. Those are all the ones I have in from Kaiser. I gave away a bunch recently, and I have more coming back constantly. Ugh. Yeah, for a while there with the pass around, I was able to keep up with it. Like they would come back and then I would just give them away to you guys, sell them. I'd get like 1 or 2 every month. And then eventually I got to a point where all the pass around stuff I started, because there's like 40 channels now, it all started coming back faster. So now I have stacks of knives, and they're not like super new knives. So it's like they didn't just come out. So it's not like everybody wants them. So now I have stacks of knives. Anyway, I will, if the winners don't choose one of the Falcons, then yeah, I'll sell you one. But I want to do the giveaways first because I already said I would do it. So I'm just trying to hit all these super chat things before I do the giveaway. Sorry. Do you have a Kaiser Momo? No, I will at some point. I think I don't know if it's coming back to me now or not, but hit me up on Instagram, DM me about it, and I'll try to remember when it gets back here. Palmer, what up, dude? Shout out to Palmer, 6 months. He's been a member. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you. I'm getting there, guys. I promise. I know. Some of you guys are like, this motherfucker said he was going to give away shit, and now he just talking. He's just talking. He said that shit at 9:45. Sorry. Fuck. Cole comes across as authentic entertainer who loves knives. See? Told you. He doesn't come off douchey. But he 100% is a self-promoter. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, Kathleen. I'm just telling you what I get, how I feel. I love Cole too. I wasn't trying to be negative, but he will ask for money. He will openly do that kind of stuff. And that's perfectly fine. I have no issue with it. Like I said, he's good at it and it doesn't come off the wrong way. So he should do it. It obviously works for him, and I'm super happy and proud of the guy. So, yeah, I totally didn't want it to come off the wrong way. I was just, being overly transparent like I always am, because that's my problem. Okay. Best Tech is dollars. Yeah, Knife Standards knows. He knows. He be selling at good prices, too, considering the Van X and everything. Blade Binge Bros are super nice. Yeah, they're super cool. I don't know if some people are still mad about the thing with Backpack B, but I think they made the right move. They changed their name. They didn't have to. They could have been like Blade HQ and been like, fuck you, dude. We have the domain, and you don't have a fucking trademark or any of that shit, so we're just going to do it. They didn't do that. They were like, oh, shit. This is important to him. We're not going to do that. We're going to find another name, whatever. So if that was the problem, I don't think that's a good thing. But if there's some other reason, I'd love to hear it. I bought my nip light from Blade Binge, and I have no complaint. Yeah, they're great. I got the mash dark mode off Eric. He's awesome. Yep, Eric is the man. Nothing to do with Blade Binge people, just the people selling their knives on there. Oh, if that's what he meant, sorry. Must have bumped their damn head a lot or way overpriced. Well, that's not their fault. Yeah, you just got to ignore those. Yeah, I get it. What is going on here? Dude, some of those were from an hour ago. I skipped way ahead. Yeah, this is what happened. I hope he's been writing it. No way, dude. He probably was like, fuck Kevin, left. Shit. What size is the barley, Lefty? Same size as the Lush. It was actually the Lush was designed after the barley. We actually came up with this first, and then it took Urban EDC so long to actually do the project that we started working on this one. So it's a 2.9 inch blade. 0.31 thick. Pretty sure. Yep. You could basically call it 3 inches if you want. 3-inch blade. Cutting edge is 2.5, 2.6. Sorry. And the handle length, which, hold on, I'll give you the close length because I know that's what slip joint people want. Just under 3 3/4 on the handle length there. And then the close length would be the same, right? Yeah. Nope. Almost just about 4. Wait, how does that make sense? The handle is the same as the. You are dumb, sir. Yeah, like 3.8, something like that. Close length. Large glove size hand here. I have just a tiny bit sticking out if I'm choked up. If I'm in the back grip, I can get all 4 on, but I'm wrapping around that last one. Still comfortable though, but I never do that. I think the blade stock is 0.9 of an inch. Hopefully that helps. Yes, John, they're dropping on the 4th of September. I know your question was a half hour ago, so I hope you're still here. The Bexer, yes, it's called the Bear. That's how you pronounce it. It's pronounced like B-E-A-R, Bear. It's a county in Texas. Don't ask me why it's pronounced that way, but trust me, it is. That's where I got the idea for this knife, because that knife is stupid thin. It's 0.27 of an inch. That's the only thing that, slip joint, thin as fuck. That was the inspiration. And then when we started working on it, we realized 0.27 is too thin. If you've ever had a Bear, it has play. It's not perfect because it's too goddamn thin. So we bumped it up just a little, 0.31, 0.32, and then we gave it to Riot, and they executed it perfectly. It feels as solid as any other knife. It's really nice to have a knife this thin and it feel that solid. Yeah, it's really good, guys. Gotta say. But yeah, those are dropping on the 4th. I like the barley, but I feel the nip slip is a better deal. Yeah, the price will be better. 100%, no argument. You're going to get fat carbon, dark matter in orange, purple, or glow. The orange one has orange collars. Those are aluminum collars. The purple one has purple titanium collars. And then the black one has black titanium collars. It's a belt satin hollow ground, full height hollow. So that hollow grind comes all the way up to the spine. S90V from QSP, stupid sharp, stupid fucking just thin as fuck, dude. So good. Still has the choil. So super comfortable in hand if you choke up. Large glove size hand. So you'll see the difference. That's the difference. For the people who don't like a small knife, right? The nip is a 2 1/4 inch blade, 2-inch cutting edge, if I remember correctly. This has 2.5-inch cutting edge and the blade is 3 inches. So you're getting a lot more knife. Choked up here, right? So basically this grip is the same as the back grip on this, which for me is plenty. I always choke up. So I can use this all day. You're going to have less blade edge, obviously. But as material for value, yeah, belt satin, S90V, titanium with an inlay of fat carbon, contoured to the gills. It's so fucking nicely contoured. You still have the long pull. Kubi did even better, I think, than Riot. At least on this prototype. So good. Dead nuts. And this will be $199. And that's because it's a Divo knife and it's an exclusive to traditionalpocketknives.com. And both Divo and traditional pocket knives operate on a lower margin than Urban EDC. Like I said earlier, some companies just do it differently, right? They account for more overhead. They have a larger company. They have employees, whatever reason, right? We don't have those things, really. Traditional pocket knives technically has an employee, but it's just different. I don't know how to explain it. So this is $299 and this one's $199. And you're arguably getting more on the other one. But this design might appeal to some people more. The thinness might appeal to some people more. It is made by Riot. I can tell you, I know the price. I think they're pretty much the same, like cost-wise, they're about the same. But it is Riot, so that might mean something to some people. I think QSP killed it. They're both fucking good. So I would recommend either one. But maybe the size matters to you. Maybe the price matters to you. Whatever. But that is a good observation, I would say. Whew. Derek, laugh out loud. I don't know if the Matrix is messing with me, but all the comments you were reading, I literally sent a half hour ago. Can I buy Blue Falcon? Nope, not messing with you, dude. And I read this one half hour later, too. If it doesn't get given away tonight, yes, you can. All right, I'm going to do that giveaway now just because I'm sorry. 55 entries, pulling it. Apologies. I'm going to pull up my channel to see if I can make sure. Ryan Parks. Shout out to Ryan Parks. Let's just make sure he is a channel member. Bluminati's a new channel member. Shout out to you, Blue. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. Ryan Parks. Be easier if I just find him and then I can check. Ryan, just put a comment with the knife you want, whether it's one of the Falcons, Lightning Anno, or I guess we'll call it gold. And then there's the Kunwu Chad. If you leave that comment, then I can check if you are a channel member or not. Michael Morgan gifted 1 membership. Hell yeah, dude. Thanks, Michael. Shout out to you. I'll go back and make sure I didn't miss any of these super chats. Kristen Noble became a channel member. Shout out to you. Thank you very much, Kristen. I'm getting there, guys. Don't you worry. Ryan Parks is a new channel member. There you go. Hell yeah, Ryan. Thank you, sir. He is a new channel member, and he won the giveaway. And thank you to Jesse. He says, post the hashtag, Ryan. And I'm glad he did. Although he did right here before that, but I'm guessing in real time, you know. Barry says, I've been a member since April, but I don't have a badge. That's because you're on Patreon, right? Is that right? If you're on Patreon, you're an honorary member. And that's a good point. I need to add those numbers in when I do the other giveaway. Thank you for the reminder, Barry. Yeah, you can hashtag, and then if you win, I'll know that you're on Patreon. It'll still count. You know what I mean? Kev, are you off toes? Are any? Sorry. Are any? Are you off? Why did I just read? Somebody's gonna just type something ridiculous, and I'm gonna read it. Off toes. Are any of those mini growlers gonna have carbon fiber inlays in the titanium versions? No. Good idea though, but I don't think so. Maybe we'll save that for a V2 mini growler or something. I don't know. But we're doing full carbon versions and then full tie. So I think we got it covered. If we did like a bolster lock, then I would probably do that. But so the answer is no, but that's a good idea. Ed Harrison gifted 5 memberships. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you, Ed. Good dude. My man. My man. Ryan, let me give you my email so you can shout out the Sharp Guy ATX. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you being a member. Appreciate you. Trying to catch up, I swear. Raccoon Tactical, channel member. Shout out to you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I'm at 12:03. Where are we at? 12:08? I'm getting there. There's Ryan. Hell yeah, Ryan. He's there. He's there. He's there. All right, there we go. All right, Ryan, I'm going to give you my, come on. Keyboard's not working. Okay. At gmail.com. Okay, there's my email, Ryan. It's in the chat. Shoot me an email with your address and your social security number, your bank account, and routing number, and I will get this out to you. No, just send me your address, please, and I'll. And you got to tell me now if you can. Which one do you want, Ryan? Tell me which one you want, sir. Did he already answer that? He probably did. Lightning Falcon. Gotcha. All right, cool. Lightning Falcon. Let me figure it out. Here's my luck, guys. I'll tell you right now. Whenever I put a USB into a computer, I always put it in upside down. Anytime I plug in anything that has a 50-50 chance, I get it wrong. It doesn't matter what it is. If it's 50-50, get it wrong every time. Let's see. 50-50 chance. This is the Lightning Anno. Got it wrong. Every fucking time. You would think after 36 years of being wrong on 50-50s, I would get one right eventually, right? It's like clockwork. It's unbelievable. So here we go. That is you, Ryan. I am going to write on it. As soon as I find a Sharpie, where did I put that thing? When they did the floors, I like shoved everything into drawers. Okay, there we go. I'm going to write on the box just because I don't want to forget. Ryan Parks with an S. All right. There you go, sir. There is your knife. I'll put a little bit of Lefty swag in there. I threw away all of my swag. I had a whole bin full of people's stickers and shit, and I couldn't give it away fast enough. That bin was full, and I just got sick of it. I offered to send the whole thing to a couple of people. Nobody took me up on it. So I dumped it. Sorry. I feel bad for anybody who sent me stickers because I threw them away. Don't send me stickers, please, because I will throw them away because I just can't give them away fast enough. And then I get stuck with piles of them. And I have OCD. It's not good. It's not good for me. Yeah. And then some guy hit me up. I don't know if you're watching. I forget who it was. He was like, hey, man, I just sent you a box full of random stickers and shit. I thought you might want it. That is the downside to having my address in the description of every video. I put the P.O. box there for people to send giveaway stuff or, send companies to send stuff. And I was like, damn it. Why is my address on there? I don't want swag. I'm just going to chuck it. Sorry. All right. USB plugs made for. Now, I don't think it matters, dude, because no matter what, righty or lefty, you still have a 50-50 chance. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, micro and mini USB ports back in the day, always got them wrong. Like, thank God the lightning cable and the USB-C now are, you can put them, they're universal or whatever, ambidextrous. So I just always get it right. It's just so funny. Next time, send me swag. I'll send them to channels. Okay. You're going to get 5 pounds of stickers. Like, it was just too much shit. You didn't answer me, dude. Or did you? Did you? Shit. Is it still in the... Might still be in the trash, dude. I'll check. I still have my own swag. I can send you Lefty stuff, Divo stuff, dead nut stuff. I couldn't hold on to other people's shit anymore. Because I don't know why. I give away like 5 pieces with every giveaway. And then I would get 50,000, So I swear I asked you in the group chat. I didn't see you answer. So, I probably just moved on and then forgot about it. But I don't remember seeing you answer. So my bad if you did. I'll see if I still have it down there in the trash can. I can pull it out. But otherwise, I will send you some other stuff. He said I did. Well, fuck. My bad, dude. That's my B, bro. I got distracted, I guess. He said, sure. Did you say at Lefty? Sure. Because there's no way I can go back and read that shit after there's like, if I don't look at it for like 2 hours, there's 40,000 messages. And in order to scroll back to see something like that, it's so hard. Which, that's not your fault. I'm just complaining now. All right, I'll shut up. Just give it away by the pound. I should. Dude, I usually... Depends on the package. Like, if I have a box that only fits the knife and stuff, then I can only put a couple stickers in there. If I have an extra space, I always put extra shit in there. I'll put flashlights in there, whatever. Just depends. Kev, are you off? No, I didn't read it. I don't know where this is going. Am I supposed to say off toes what? And then you tell me a weird thing? I don't get it. Sorry. I did stop myself, though. I thought it was going to be like a Mike Hunt situation, No, I didn't. I said oft hose. All right, close enough. But it was OFTHOSE. It was of and those put together. Oft hose. It's different than off toes. Just saying. If you're gonna make fun of me, get your shit straight, Jesse. I'm just kidding. You want the diaper? There's no diapers in there. I guarantee you I already threw it all away anyway. Ow. Oh, you got lucky, dude. You hit the jackpot in the trash can. Hold on. Let me figure this out. I need a box. Where's a box? I need a box. I'm going to do it right now because I will forget again. And this way you can see all the trash coming out. It's just going to be paper and bottles that aren't leaking. I told you I'm OCD, dude. Labels. There's one dust pad. I'll give you that one. And that's it. Just a bunch of swag. Yep. I was going to throw it all away. There's patches in there. Your patches are in here. Sorry, dude. I feel bad now. I didn't know I'd get called out on live fucking TV. I promise it's clean. It'll even smell good because I have look at that. I even have an Arcane Design keychain in there. I have scented trash bags. Endless, dude. So much. I don't even think I can fit it all in here. Pens. There's a Sharpie. Another pen. Oh, I don't know if that's Hulk Hogan. There's a pin. Another stack of stickers. I even threw away my own stickers. See, I told you I threw away your shit. Illuminati fucking hates me right now. Sorry, dude. I love you. Oh. I got a little bad news, Blue. There's a dog shit underneath all of it. Ooh. Woo. Nice. There you go, buddy. Throw in some dead nuts. I found some dead nuts magnets the other day. Throw those in. Lefty ones. Oh, yeah, dude. All right, I'm going to make it up to you right now, Blue. You're going to get the last ever. I found this when I emptied the bin. The last ever ball sack sticker. That's right. That's right. You, Blue, are the proud owner of the last hairy ball sack sticker. I need to get more of these. Look at that. Slip Life. Divo. All right. Couple of peanuts. All right. It's done. If anybody else wanted some, you got to talk to this guy now. You got to talk to this guy. I just want it gone. Gone. I'll happily ship it to you, Blue. But I swear I didn't see your answer, obviously. So I just got pissed and threw it in the trash. All right. Let's do the next one. I got to figure out how to do this properly. YouTube Studio. Got to earn that cash, you know what I'm saying? Got to earn that cash. Got to earn that cash. All right. Look at that. We got 41 cancellations in the last 30 days. Come on, people. 119 members. Let's see. See your members. All right, there we go. All right, so here's a list of everybody. So basically, the way I was going to do this is there's 119. So I got the list up, and I'm just going to go put a random generator 1 through 119, and I'm just going to assume the list the way I have it starts at 1, ends at 119. Right? Simple enough. Now, I got to factor in Patreon now because I fucking didn't think of that. Thank you, Barry. Where are you? Is it under don't use? Yep. I have a don't use app section, and then I use them. Makes no sense. Something went wrong. Please log in. Ah, fuck me. How about no, Scott? Is this going to work? Is this going to work? Please, please work. Please, please work. Oh, shit. I think it worked. Oh, wait. Fuck. Took me into my account like... I think I have 2 accounts. I think I have one personal and then... God damn it. Why is everything got to be difficult? Sorry, guys. Just bear with me here. I thought my app would have been set up already. Oh, you have a password in here? When you come up earlier, you shit face. All right, here we go. New members, no. Shout out to Brad Mitchell for signing up. Okay, here's the members. What? There's no way I have that many members. That makes no sense. Come on, just show me how to fucking find members. New members. There's like no section to... Okay, Patreon, about. It says, 33 total members, 7 paid members. That's so dumb. Of course, I only want the paid ones. I don't care about those other people. Just kidding. And how do I look up a list, though? Look, can I click on it? All right, here's what I'm going to do. Just to save myself the time. I'm going to add the 7 to the end of 119, okay? So what's that? 126. So 126, and if somebody 120 through 126 wins, I'll figure out who it is. Okay? If not, I don't have to deal with it. So that's how I'm going to do it. So let's do that. Let's do the thing. Let's go over to random number generator. So I'm going to do a pool, and then I'm going to do the actual pool, because every time I use random generator, number generator, it pulls like number 1 or number 126 the first time. I don't know why. Probably my weird luck. I bet you it won't do it this time. So I'm going to hit generate 96, and then I'm going to hit it one more time. Okay. So that was the setup. And here it goes, baby. You ready? This is a giveaway for members only. And then I'll do one more for the rest of you. For the rest of you guys. The lowly folks. I'm just kidding. All right, here we go. You guys can see this. Cool. 33. 33 is the winner. Who that gonna be? Let's see. I'm gonna share this so you guys can see. As you can tell, this is page 1, right? Now, I don't know why it says 1 of 137 because it told me I had 119. Let me X out of this. Let me make sure before I do this because nobody knows yet who it is, so I can't ruin anybody's day just yet. Memberships. See your members. Recent member activity, but it says see your members. And then it says 100 of 137. How does that make any sense? Oh, rejoined, joined. Okay, so it's not giving me. Okay, all right. Okay, hold on. Filter. Let's filter that out. Current level, last update. What the hell would that do? Rejoin. Okay, joined. Got it. That should give me 119, right? Nope. That gives me 85. What the fuck? Oh. I want to figure this out before I do anything. So could there be people, could I have 119 members, but only 85 that are signed up for like a monthly repeating thing? Like if you buy somebody a membership, you know how you get gifted memberships? I don't know. Maybe some of those don't actually show up as people. Is that possible? That's what I was thinking. Gifteds aren't in there. Let's see. Current level. Oh, that could work. No, now we're back to 137. Number, total members. See more. I mean, that's the only option I have to see members. So it's got to be accurate, right? Here's what 119 people account for. $226. I need to raise those minimums maybe. I'm spending more technically on the knife than I am getting in the memberships. Fuck. All right, you know what? I don't think it matters. I think we can trust it. Active members, does that help? I think what I should do is pull out the rejoined ones. So at least that's fair, right? Total time member, total time on level, current level. I could do it this way and then start from the longest tenured person. Let me filter out. But I think even if it says rejoined, I don't think he's going to show up twice, right? He's not going to show up again under join. So I think this is accurate. Okay. Let me do this. This is how I'm going to do it because I want to make sure. Let's close this one more time. Let's do this. So, okay, this is random, right? You see it? This says 2 months, 5 months, 6 months, 0 days. It's in some kind of order. I don't know what it's. Oh, wait. Rejoin 0 days, 0 days, 0 days, 0 days. 0 days, 0 days. So it's going in order of when they signed up. So that's not fair either. So I think I got to, fuck, why did I have to make this hard? All right, I got this. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do another giveaway like we did the first one, because I can't think of a fair way to do this, what I was trying to do. It's not fair though, because here's my theory. Look, check it out. If I do it this way, it's taking when they joined. So that is going to disqualify everybody who has supported me from the beginning. Why would I? That makes no sense, right? Because we know the number is 33. I know already it's going to disqualify everybody who just joined or who has been joined. So the only way to make this thing fair would be to pull another number, I guess. Does that make any sense to you guys? Because now I know, now I feel bad about it. So, okay. This is what I'm going to do. Yeah, you got it. I'm going to pull it again. And then I'm going to add onto the end the Patreon people. I think that's fair. Still all fair. But I'm going to add them on. The way I'm going to do it is they're going to go on to the end of the list. So if the list ends at 119, then Patreon people are 120 through 126. If the list ends at 137, then Patreon people are 138 through 144, right? Doesn't matter. Either way, that's fair to me, I think. So I'm going with it. And yeah, I'll leave it this way where the people who just joined stay, because this is the default listing. So that seems fair. Okay. That's what I'm doing. One more time. 126. That's the only negative. So I'm going to do it out of 144. And we'll find out if it's, yeah, I got this. If it ends up being that number doesn't exist, we'll just do it again. But this way, at least everybody's included. At the very least, everybody's included. And I think it's fair. And you guys weren't watching, so I'm going to have to do it one more time. I know, guys. I'm fucking skilled at this. Can you tell I decided to do a giveaway right when I was starting the live stream? I was like, fuck, I owe you guys. Let me do this. Okay, here we go. 114. Of course I got to count 114 fucking spots. God damn it. Okay. So we're going to go back here. Sorry, guys. I know this is annoying, but it's going to be worth it. For somebody, it'll be worth it. So I got to count to 114. So how many are on this page? 100. Perfect. So I can skip to the next page, right? We agree. Rows per page, 100. So I can go to the next page and count to, what was it? 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 is Ryan. 10, 11, 12, 13. The next one is the winner. Oh, work-life balance, baby. Work-life balance is the winner of the second giveaway. All right. I feel like that was fair. At very least, it was fucking random. Nobody can complain about that. I don't know if he's here. Are you here, dude? Are you here? He's not here. I didn't say they had to be here, Palmer. That was the whole point. I wanted to do one where you guys were here for the people who are here live members. And then I want to do one for all the members because I say I'm going to do a member giveaway every month. I can't just be like, fuck it, you got to be at the live stream. So I think that's fair. So work-life balance. I'm going to decide because somebody wants to buy the Remet. I'm going to decide he's getting the Kunwu unless he's here. I didn't say that you said that. You didn't say that I said that. What I said it. What? Oh, you didn't say that I said that you're a dick? What? I'm just kidding. He loves Kunwu. Ah, shit, he might have a chat already. Yeah, he'll like it. Either way, he can always, sell it or do whatever he wants. I'm going to put WKB on here. You can never have enough chats. Somebody said they wanted the Remet, but I think somebody emailed me. Let me make sure. Oh my God, I have so many fucking emails. Unbelievable. All right. Wasn't there one person in here who said they wanted it? And then I said, if it doesn't go. Derek said he would buy it. Wasn't there another Derek who, what did he want? Fuck, man. I can't remember anything. All right. Derek, shoot me a DM on Instagram. You have Instagram or use the email I gave earlier. LeftyEDC LLC@gmail.com. I can't sell it to everybody, so I'm sorry to anybody who's saying they want it. I do have an email from one person from a while ago who said they want it, but Derek says he asked about it 5 hours ago, and I really don't want to. I really don't want to do a bunch of research and shit. So let me just figure out. I think they're Remet. I think they're like $250. Let me just check. Folding pocket schnives. It's the this one, right? So it's $245. So what's half of that? 250 is 125. So call it 125 shipped. 125 shipped. And I'm just going to make an executive decision and say Derek for real can have it because I saw his comment and I can't read everybody's comments. I'm sorry. I love all of you. So email me or DM me, Derek, and if you want it for 125 shipped to you as long as you're in the U.S. All right. If you're not, then you just got to pay the difference for shipping. And then I want to do one more fucking giveaway for all of you guys. Oh, it was somebody who wanted the Reich knife. That's who I was thinking of. So yeah. Let me see. I think this one would be good. This is the Cosmos from Concept. I've had this one for a while and nobody has said they wanted it. So this will be a good giveaway. It's still a nice knife. Titanium bolsters. Bibbity boppity boop. Bibbity boppity boopity. Bibbity boppity. Yeah. I don't know. I also said I wanted. So this is the Cosmos. This is a isn't this a Munko? Yeah, Paul Munko design. It has the shining frac carbon on it, but it's nice. It's got a stone wash. Pretty sure it's in S35. No, 20 CV on this one. The action is crazy. Yeah, it was Derek and Derek. That's why I got confused. That's why I got confused, my guy. I don't know what happens. Later, Blue. Sorry again, dude. My bad. I feel like a dick. And then you watched me take it out of the tread. But I swear it wasn't dirty. Just saying. If you have a spirit from Concept. I do not have a spirit. I don't even know what that is. I do have a new knife from them over here in a box. I just haven't opened, but I can, but I'm not going to sell any of the new stuff yet. I haven't even made videos on. But yeah, anyway, gonna give this one away to you guys. So this will be for everybody, members, non-members. Okay. I would include some swag, but somebody, took it all. I'm funny as hell. All right. Yeah, Derek. DERIK. Derek. Shoot me an email about the Remet, and we'll get it taken care of if you're good. If you don't want it, that's fine. There was another guy who emailed me. I'll just go with him, to be fair. And then from there, I'll just fucking, I don't know what, but I've tried to scroll through and get timestamps on who said they wanted it first. And then it's always a nightmare because I'm so far behind. He says, "Are you? Yeah, I'm sure. I want you to buy it so I can get a little bit of money." So yes, I'm sure. I got plenty of other shit to give away. If I win, can you send a decent front flipper? You just want me to pick a random knife off the shelf with a front flipper? That's not how this works. I pick knife and you win, and then you get knife. Dude, I have OCD. That's not possible. I will sit here to pick out the perfect one for you, and no, I can't do that. I'm sorry. All right. Let's do a hashtag. All right, here is the hashtag. I'm going with what my brain is right now. Hashtag scrambled. Sorry, you guys have to live through this, but the plus side is you might win a knife. That's cool. All right, cool, Derek. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Whoever emailed me about the Lefty knives, I have the only one I have that I would sell is the Concept Model 6. This is a left-handed Concept Model 6. Funny thing is, it has the same CF as that other knife. But this is a Lefty Model 6. It's got a flipper and a hole. It's in, what is it in? 20 CV on this one. Nice. So yeah, dude, if you're still watching, I don't know if you want this, but it's probably like $189 or $200. I don't know. They're 20 CV knives. So maybe $100 for this shipped. Lefty Model 6. That's it. That's all I have for lefties. I have a couple of Veros here, but they sent me those for eventually they're going to promote their Lefty knives or do a sale or something. I don't know. I've had them for like months. And I was just like, what do you want me to do with these? They're like, hang on to them. I'm like, okay. So that's what's happening. So I can't sell them. Guys got the hashtag scrambled, right? Ed, make sure you add the D. It's scrambled with a D. Don't want you to miss out, buddy. Tom says that was me. I'll buy it. Okay. Shoot me an email. LeftyEDC. Oh, wait. You already did. Oh, fuck me, dude. Ugh. Man, sorry. See if I can find that email now. There it is. Model 6 Lefty. What did I say? 100? Sorry. I must put 125. 100. All right. Tom, I sent you the price. I sent you my PayPal and the instructions. Like, send it friends and family, no notes. Don't put any notes because I get screwed when any person leaves notes. And then shoot me your address after you send it, and I'll ship it out to you tomorrow. Everybody get a chance to enter hashtag scrambled. Yeah, don't send me stickers, dude. I love you, and I'm, happy that you want to send me stickers, but it's going to go into a black hole. They're better served being sent to people who ask for them. You know what I mean? I don't mean that in a bad way. I don't know. What am I supposed to do with 8 million stickers? You know what I mean? Like, it's fun when I get one sticker that I like and I'll put it on something. But out of every 500 stickers I get, I like one. I'm sure yours is great. But I don't know. And then I don't even have places to put them, so I kind of come up with shit, and it's just stupid. As much as, I put stickers in everything I send. But not 500 of them. That sucks, Palmer. Yeah. But you know what, man? Enjoy it. Work at it. Get good grades. Go to college or go into a trade that you enjoy, and bust your ass now because it'll pay off later. I wish I could go back and just bitch slap myself in the face when I was in high school because I did not care at all. I was a fucking shithead. I still went to college. I still did okay, and like shit worked out, but I don't know. I could have been a fucking astronaut. I actually tried to join the Navy when I was 16, I think, and my parents shut it down. They regretted that shit real fast. Oh, man. But yeah, dude, if I could go back to high school, I would. And I would fucking enjoy every minute of it. I know it seems stupid, and there's a lot of stuff you don't like. And I guess school's different now, but yeah, if I could go back, I would do things so much differently. Just my perspective on it. Don't rush to live a grown-up life, because you got it good right now, dude. Just enjoy it. Enjoy the shit out of it. There's a wall behind you. Cool. The drop is going to be September 12th. At least that's the pretty locked in date. I need to confirm with White Mountain, I think. But everybody else is already locked in, so I think we'll be good. They're usually flexible. But yeah, September 12th, it's looking like. Oh, there's a wall you're saying for the stickers. Fuck no, dude. I'm not putting shit on my wall. What? I don't just put stickers on walls. That's sorry. To me, that's weird. This is what I'm saying. I'm just like, I'm OCD about shit. Like everything has to be fucking in line. And you should talk to my wife. Every time we try to like decorate something, I always need everything to be like perfectly geometric and lined up. And that's not decorating. That makes things look terrible. But to me, it looks better when it's all, you know? So, yeah. Anyway, I will pull the winner. I think we've waited long enough, right? Let's see who won. The Cosmos. Or if... oh, Chef Rocky. My boy Rocky wins. Go to sleep. Yeah. I should go to sleep. I will after this. I do want to open these boxes because I honestly, I won't get to it till like next week if I don't just do it now. So I might do it fast. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Maybe, how old are you? I'm 36, so it's been a while. It's been like another lifetime since high school. And I wish I could go back and just do it better. You know, I don't know if that makes sense, but I guess I wouldn't have the brain I have now. I'd still probably suck at like calculus or something, but I'd fucking kill at everything else. I identify as an astronaut. That's fucking hilarious. I'm actually friends with you. Oh, right. Was that the time where I was like, who the fuck's that? It was such a good endorsement, wasn't it? And then I was like, oh, yes, he's great. Yeah, it'd be like, hey guys, can we put skiffs in the Mars rover? Super. We gotta super glue this. That'd be funny as hell. Well, Rocky has my info already, and I have his. So let me write Rocky on here. Cool. Congratulations, Rock. All right, let's open some stuff. So I have the compadre. Oh, yeah. When I started all that, I was showing you the truffles. I really like this. The only thing I don't like is the blade shape is a little like the poke. The tip is a little high, so trying to get down for utility cutting is harder. Yeah, you could maybe use that, but that's my only gripe, really. Everything else, the detent's perfect. The size is pretty good. I mean, I like smaller knives, but the front flipper is excellent. These came out great. That's the truffles. And then there's two more that I have in from stuff. Schrade sent me a knife. They said they had a new OTF line they were excited about. I said I'd check it out. It's called the what is it called? I wanted to say the Outrage, but I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. Uproar. The Outrage. The Uproar. It's in D2 and aluminum, and it's $99. It has a good pop to it. I think for $99, that's not bad. Aesthetically, I don't like the double-edged dagger look. It's only sharpened on one side. That's useless to me in a OTF. Why would you have just one edge sharp on a double-edged dagger? Like, just, you know, make it a drop point then or something. I don't know. It's weird. And then I don't love the assembled in the US stuff. I don't know, but at least they're not lying, you know. But it sounds pretty good. Not aesthetically for me, but for the price, I can't really complain. And it has a reversible clip. And they sent it with the clip on the left side, which was kind of cool. And then Giant Mouse sent me a burlap micarta Atelier. This one's pretty cool. It's 5 of 300. It's got like a gray black wash, and it's Elmax. The lock bar access on this knife is atrocious, though. Is that Magna? No, it's Elmax, which I think is better. I don't know when these dropped. Are they already out? Or are they coming? Or I don't know. This was the one I was saying I would sell. This is the one I passed around. It's the titanium one. Guess I should check it. Centered. It's got a little bit of stick. That's titanium. No, it's Italian, Jesse. I appreciate this one because it's lighter weight. The titanium's cool, but they do slabs and then they do a brass backspacer, and the thing weighs like 6 ounces. You know? James Gibson says he'll buy it. This one, the titanium one, I don't know, man. It feels okay. It's centered. There's no lash. The detent's good. The lockup is a little, like it's got a little click. You hear that? It's got a little bit of click. Looks like somebody sharpened it too, maybe. This went around, pass around, so it's been around the block. I think it's been sharpened. So if you want it, email me, LeftyEDC88@gmail.com. I'll give you a good deal on it, though, because, like I said, it's not perfect. I don't know. What do these go for? Is it like $285 for these fucking things? $250 or something? So, again, like $100. If that's fair to you, shoot me an email. James Gibson. I mean, I'm sure if you took it apart and cleaned it all and put it back together, it'd probably be fine. But that's how it is now. I'm just trying to be fair. So let me know if you want it, James. This is the one they just sent me, so I'll probably make some videos and such before I do anything with it. It is nice, though. I really like that finish. Nice. All right, Kunwu Compadre. 285. Isn't that crazy? I guess it's Italy, but I thought it'd be like 185. Let me grab the trash can since we're going to be opening shit. You have a Riot PLXT you would sell? I did. I think I sold it already. Pretty sure I sold that already. I was kind of hoping they'd send me a Lefty, but they didn't. I can tell you right away, I like it better. The handle seems to be less banana style than the full-size one. Ooh. Yeah, see, that's what I was worried about. Left-handed. God damn it. Yeah. It's nice. Way better. It just has less. It has less of the banana. It's still got it a little bit, but it's just less. And they definitely fit more blade into the handle. I mean, look at that. Almost goes all the way to the end of the backspacer. So it doesn't look way out of proportion like I feel like the other one did. Still in Van X. Yep. Still in Van X. Tall blade. Yeah, it's nice. Love the Compadre and Padre, but their prices are steep. How much are they? With Van X, probably be like $299, right? That's not bad. Is it more than that? No, it's a flat grind. I don't think you want a hollow on this. I think it's better as a flat grind. It's already going to be thin as fuck because it's so tough. It's like our Growler design. I don't think putting a hollow on it is actually better. You can put your thumb on the pivot and flick it. Lefty, I mean. Yeah, this is really nice. They did a great job. I don't think the blades are the same size. It's definitely smaller. Like it's shorter, it's smaller. It's, you know, they shrunk it down. 350. Yeah, I mean, that's, I don't know. Our Stout Lefty is 375 in Van X. Now, we're buying it from Best Tech. They're making it. So, 279. Oh, yeah, that's not steep, Tom. That's great. So, I think that's just, you know, I actually have a link. So if anybody is interested, you can use my link to Kunwu. Let me see how much they are. Compadre, 279, 279. Did they make lefties? Yeah. Oh, the lefties are more. Okay, that's fair. 279 for a lefty in Stonewash, 299 in DLC, but that's real DLC. So that's fair. Oh, that's sold out. The Stonewash is down to 6, and they don't have a satin. Damn. So they don't have a satin lefty anyway. This knife looks cool. The Stout V2. I don't think they made this in lefty, but here, check it out. Why is it so big? Are you serious? Why is that picture so big? It's hilarious. And you can't zoom in on it? Jesus. Horrible. Anyway, that looks really cool. The Stout 2, the shrunken one, I think, looks a little better that way. But this is really nice. Yeah, props. Still got some banana to it, but it makes it much more manageable in my eyes. I just don't like the look of the banana stuff. All right, let me put this away and I'll get to the other thing. Come on. God damn it. I hate their pouch. It's so hard to get in the fucking package again. Put this here. Or I'll put it out so I don't forget it. What is this? Blade binge. Oh, these are stickers. I guess I'll just use it. The pictures just do that on Kunwu. Yeah, it is annoying. But yeah, Tom, I think their prices are fine. So, sorry, I just realized how fucking ironic it is that I'm opening a box of stickers. Oh my God, they sent so many. I feel an obligation to throw them away. So the reason I wanted these is because Blade. I already sealed the box, Marco, but maybe I will open it. They did a special sticker for the Nip Lite. And it looks sick. So I asked them to send me a couple. I was hoping I'd have them for the drop, but it looks like a Miller Lite, but it says Nip Lite. How cool is that? So these I probably will put in with people's stuff, but I'm definitely going to put one out on my cases here. The rest of their swag, I'll probably give away. This one's cool. Dark mode. It's like a switch on your phone, like when you put it on night mode or whatever. That's what their whole dark mode thing is about. Yeah, keep one more. Did they send me a bunch of those? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll put all these in with Bluminati stuff. And then they sent me a coin. Oh yeah, look, Crispy Donut Community and Blade Binge Dark Mode activated coin. That's pretty cool. Probably keep that too. All right. This one is the bit drivers. I just want to get a quick look at them. I don't have time to go too deep into it, but I wanted to at least get them out of the box. Man, this thing is really lightweight. It's milled to the gills. I love a knife like that. I was going to sell it to somebody, but that Atelier, I don't like how they don't mill out the tie, so it just feels super like weighty. I know some people like that, but so one of these is polished. That's the one I think I want. And then there's a stonewash one. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. Oh, I've been waiting for this. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck me, dude. This is so cool. So this is the base. Look at that. Yo, Zach stuff. What up, dude? I was just thinking about you the other day. I bought a bunch of that. Is it like Hawaiian snack mix that you showed us in Salt Lake? I think it was. I ordered a bunch of it and then I forgot about it. Like I loved it, and then I forgot about like 3 packs were in my cabinet. I gave them to a neighbor the other day, but just reminded me of that trip. But yeah, this is the base for the bits, but it's basically also a spinner. That's what I loved about it. You could use this as a fidget spinner if you wanted to. See if I can balance it. Yep. Probably easier to balance upside down, yeah. And then the driver. Titanium driver. 1/4-inch bits. Those could definitely be stronger. I mean, it's in there, but it's so easy to pull out. I could probably throw it out. Yeah. So I think that magnet needs to be stronger. Something to note. But then the cool part with this is this. Comes apart. And now you have another driver here. See, that magnet's better. Interesting. Yeah, much better retention on that magnet. Interesting. Now you have a mini driver and another one. If you want, you could use it like a finger bit and then use this one to break the Loctite or whatever. Or you could just use it to store a bit because you can put it together with the bit in there. And then this is the thing I added to it when he showed me the design. So there's now magnets in here and here so that it magnetizes to the base. So it doesn't just like, it doesn't feel very strong though. Maybe this one doesn't have the magnets. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't have the magnets in this sample. I think he said that actually. I'm not sure. But anyway, the one he showed me, it has the magnets in it and it's strong enough that it won't like tip over, but it's not so strong that when you lift it, that the tray comes with it. The holder won't come with it. It'll just come right off. I don't think there's magnets in here, but it's hard to tell. So really cool design. I loved it as soon as I saw it and asked him if he wanted to do it as a Divo project. So that's what we're doing. This is a custom version from a shop where he lives in the Ukraine. We're working on finding an OEM to do it. We have a couple working on prototypes now. So that's that one. Let me see the other one. I think he might have told me this, the polished one didn't have the magnets or something. Kind of remember. Ooh, this looks good too. Damn. It's just so cool to have a bit driver being fidgety, like beyond just this. He has another design where it has like 2 sections you can unscrew. Then he has another one where it's like basically a whole fidget toy in the bit driver. It's really cool. But this is enough for me. I mean, obviously you're going to put your bits in there, but let's see if it has the magnet. I like the stone wash. I didn't think I'd like it as much as I do. It's really clean. Yeah, look at that. So now it doesn't come off easy. Right? Not easy, but it will come off. So if you set it down, when you go to pick it up, it doesn't take the base with it. But it's strong enough that it won't just tip over easily. Like that other one, if I pick it up wrong or something, it could, fall off. this one I can manhandle a little bit more. It'll sit on your desk a little bit easier. You know what I mean? I wonder if you could spin the whole thing easy. Yeah, the base will spin, and then you can spin the. Yeah, dude. That's sick. Let me see how the magnet is in the front of this one. Maybe that other one was just a fluke. Oh, yeah. Way better. Oh, yeah. So this is round 1 prototype. This is round 2, you can tell. So I'm definitely keeping this one. So you can pick it up, but I bet you once you put the bits in there, you won't. And you can easily break it if you just turn it. Like if you just go like this, it'll come right off. So if you pull straight up, it comes with it. But I'm guessing once the bits are in there, it won't. But actually, let's put them in because I'm going to start using this as much as possible to test it, right? So let's see. He might even have more slots than the one I have here. Holy shit. Dude, this guy's so smart. T8. I like to put 2 of everything so that I have a good number of stuff. Oh, the other one's in here. Man, it's so cool. I'm so excited about this project. If you can't tell, T10 on that one. T10. T8. Yeah, it looks like there's 2 more slots. T15 and T15. So I could even fit a T20 and 25 or T20 and 30. And then I could probably fit like a hex. So what I'm going to do is put a flathead and a little Phillips in there too. And then I'll grab a T6 and a T8. That's a 6 and that's a 6. So I'll put the T8 in, and then I'll put the T6 in here. Oh, yeah, that feels so snappy. You can see the improvements from version 1 to version 2. It's crazy. So this is why I call it the bit bomb. And this was our original idea. We had a design for the driver, but we didn't, like, we've been working on so many knives, we never got to it. And then he showed me this, and I was like, dude, that's pretty much the idea we had. So the idea is we call it the bit bomb because these look like shrapnel, kind of looks like shrapnel around a bomb, right? And this kind of looks like a rocket or something. So the name still works. So that's why, that's one of the reasons I was like, shit, it's perfect. So there it is. You can spin the base. You could spin the driver, right? And then when you need it, watch. Yep, comes right off. You got a bearing in there. And it's super comfortable too, because he sent me a 3D printed prototype. That's how I knew I loved it. I love a driver where I can grip right up here. Look at that knurling up there. And then you can do the spin moves. Dude, this is so good. So anyway, we're working on that. Hopefully these will be available as a Divo product in the near future. We got to figure out how much they cost and all that shit, because it's I mean, you got to think about Like, how much does Get Good Screw? They make them. How much do they charge for a titanium set with a driver and a base? I think it's like $250, and they make them. So what are they going to charge? They're one of the OEMs I've asked. So what would they charge us? You know, if we could sell this set for $200, like $199 would be awesome, right? I mean, yeah, I'd love for it to be $150, but I just don't know what's realistic. I don't know the pricing yet. Best Tech quoted us $140. That's what they were going to charge us to make each one, $140. So that tells me I can get somebody else to do it for under $100. So we'll see. Some people said, why don't you just sell the driver? So maybe we'll do something where, like, maybe we'll order, 300 drivers and 150 bases and then offer them separate or something. I don't know. Got to figure it out. But I like to show you guys everything we're working on while we're working on it. There you go. So stoked to have this, dude. The Bit Bomb is here. If you guys haven't checked out o.show, Olek, on Instagram, definitely follow him. He's got a lot of cool designs of a lot of cool things. He's got Kaiser designs. I think does he have a concept too? Really good dude. And yeah, just super happy that I got hooked up with him and chatted with him, and it kind of worked out. So hopefully that'll all be happening. Really excited. So I'll shut up about that. I have a concept here. Oh, and shout out to Vu Fam. He's the one who sent me those. Olek sent him, I guess, a bunch, and then he sent me the two. So this is the Mistaken, designed by Jonathan Stiles of Militol fame. He's the one who designed this sexy beast. If anybody wants to buy this, $800. I love this thing. It's so good. And I've taken a bit driver to the blade. It is DLC, baby. The handle, though, the handle is PVD, just so you know. All right, so this is the Mistaken. I saw another knife they just released, and the one from Triple Stripe, and I asked them for that one, and then I was like, the Mistaken looks good too, because they said no, they didn't have the what is that one called? Something with an L. Can't remember right now. That thing looks so sexy. The Mistaken. This one, I told him to surprise me with the version because they all were like kind of crazy looking. 3.16 inches, 20 CV, and twill carbon fiber, although this is copper. Did you say steak? No, I didn't say steak. This looks cool. Dead centered. Flipper tab. Please have a detent. Not bad. It's a wild design. That big old flipper and studs. So if the flipper detent's good, then the studs are going to be hard as fuck. They feel good. So is it soft then? Yeah. There you go. So it's not bad because you can push button it and it really rips out of there. But if you light switch it, you can, yeah, it's pretty soft light switching it. But the push button, and just so you guys know, this is the answer to why at Divo we don't do stuff like this. We rarely do a flipper with studs or a front flipper with a flipper tab because it's so hard to get the detent right that I know most people probably will love this. But for me, I would get rid of that flipper tab immediately so that I could dial in the studs or vice versa. The only time we did it is the nip, and it worked out because we put that high flipper tab on it, and it's such a small knife. You have very short leverage. It just works better. This is pretty cool. It actually kind of reminds me of a Paul Munko, which is interesting because we were talking about him earlier. I think the Militao is safe from being overthrown by this one. It's nice, but the Militao is just so good. Yeah, the flipper's good. Okay, that's the Mistaken. I might be mistaken. Let's see if I can reverse look it. Oh, that was nice. Ergos are pretty good. There's a lot going on in my hands, but I don't love the clip. The clip is kind of like, nah, it's not bad. It was a little awkward lefty, but that's fine. All right. I honestly don't know if let me read their email before I might just shut it down. Let me see what they said. Kaiser. So it says, our new September knives will be launched on September 1st. However, we want you to post the video after September 1st. This way, customers can purchase our knives directly when they see your video without having to wait for our new knives purchase to open. Sales channel campaign timeline are included in the slides. More info. So, new product launch, National Hunting Day. That's all September shit. Flash sale August 16th. To provide consumers with a better shopping experience and improve your link conversion rates. I don't care about that. We hope you can schedule the video release for after the new product launch September 1st. So I can't tell if that's saying don't show it till then. So I'm just going to hold off out of respect to Kaiser. Just to be safe. I don't want to be the guy who broke their embargo, even though they weren't super clear. They sent me a message too. Can I show them on live stream before that? Or wait to show them at all? I doubt they're going to answer me in the next 30 seconds, but let me just see what you guys are up to. That's my parents' nickname for me. What? Luke Dog? Oh, it's called the Link, right? Is that what somebody said? Fenrir looks amazing. Yeah, I have a Lefty one. This thing's sick. And I hated this G10 when I saw it, but when I got it in person, I actually really like it. Other than the Stout, this might be my favorite Lefty knife. I mean, I do have the custom Strix. This thing is sick, dude. Magna Cut 63 or something like that. 64 maybe. Yeah. Sweet. Don't they have a full DLC from ProTech? I don't know. The whole thing with the DLC, Derek, is if it's from China, you can't be sure if it's actually DLC. You have to like double check because they were calling everything DLC for a while. Now it seems like they all know, but and I wish I could flick this damn thing left-handed. It would be so nice. I mean, that's not a problem with the knife. I could order a lefty one, but they don't have a satin lefty. They only have the stonewash, which is killer. Even though this is a machine satin, it's still way better. I had the, they sent me the stonewash full size and did not like it as much. Kevin flexing. Yeah, it's my one flex knife. I have that. And then the only other one I have, I can flex a little is my burger. Still have this puppy. This is the Urban #1. Look at that, baby. 001. Possibly the best knife. Best custom knife ever, at least. Meaning like construction-wise and all that. Like it's just, man, it's so perfect. Detent is perfect. Action is perfect. Jimping is perfect. Centering is perfect. Literally everything is perfect on this knife for me. And I had a lefty actually. And I preferred this one because if the lefty had been dialed like this, I would have kept that one, but it wasn't. It was not as good. The acoustics were different. It was like slightly off center, bugged the shit out of me. Ah, it's so good. Lightweight, small. That's it. Here's a couple I would sell if anybody's interested. I have the scaphoid from Tuya. I love it. Jim did a great job on this. And this is a fantastic example of the knife. Perfect detent, action, all that stuff. Excellent. And then I have this one. I forget what this is called. Arcane Volt with Brian Brown. Very good. I just, I carried it for a while. Loved it, but I guess I'm over it. This one I bought on the pre-order for $340. So I'm not doing half price on this one, but, I don't know, like $250 I would do. And on the scaphoid, I don't know. What did those go for? They're probably like $250. So I guess I got to stick with my rule, $125. So if you want any of those, hit me up, LeftyEDC88@gmail.com or DM me on Instagram at LeftyEDC. Yeah, Reed, I showed a bunch of I told you about the Kaisers earlier. I have the Coup, the Feist, the Justice, Amicus, And one other one I can't remember. Oh, the Comet. Yeah. It felt weird to me too, but Todd, like the Stout is a really good one because you don't have to worry about the lock bar, like pressure stuff, really, because it's a bolster lock. So like I never bind it up or anything, and I've gotten used to disengaging it. It actually does feel better than a right-handed knife for me. So once you carry one for a while, you get used to both, and then you can just carry either or. But you got to actually, you got to try it for a little bit. But some knives, like frame locks, yeah, they're really tough, dude. Dude, it's tough, but I can remember almost every name. I'll forget one here and there, but it's pretty rare. Pretty rare. Pretty rare. Yeah, dude, a lot of them have the ting to them. Not all of them, but I mean they're all sounding good, but the ones that ring are nuts. I can't wait for the new batch, dude. We have the traditional pocket knives exclusives, 80s camo, watermelon sugar camo, and glow dark matter. They all look fucking sick. And the 80s and the watermelon sugar have collars that pop, dude. We did orange on the 80s and we did pink on the watermelon sugar. They look so good. I got pictures already. That reminds me, guys, Knife Standards has the RR3. Are they available or are they dropping? Oh, sick, dude. Yeah, we're skipping West this year, and I'm having another kid in like a month. But we were thinking about just doing Atlanta from now on. We're gonna try to just do Atlanta and get like a booth and do it like, try to do it right and just do it once a year instead of doing all the shows. And I don't know, we'll see what happens. Oh, they drop tomorrow, guys. If you're interested in the RR3, I believe it's Van X, and it is a liner lock, and it's really nice. It's a liner lock, right? Am I crazy? I think it's a liner lock. Like an inset liner lock. Yeah, steel liner. Perfect. That's what you want. Otherwise, it gets thick as fuck. Yeah, dude. I want to go just to go. And West is actually, I think, the best one other than Atlanta. I guess I should say it's my favorite venue and location. Atlanta's the best show, right? And Texas, really, I don't know. I wasn't that impressed. So it's sick, dude. Awesome. All right. Well, I hope it goes well tomorrow, dude. Tag me in some shit. I'll share it or whatever I can do to help. But hope that goes well. It's a great knife, dude. All right. I'm gonna cut this up. I am tired as fuck. Is the Truffles or Compadre up for possible sale? I'd take one. Not right now because I want to pass them around. So anything a company sends me, I mean 95% of the time I pass it around after, and then I would sell it once it comes back, assuming I don't want to keep it, which usually is the case just because I really don't keep anything these days. This is really nice though. The front flipper is really good. They killed it. The size just works so much better for my hand. That clip might be reversible. Oh no, I guess the banana handle would fuck it up, right? it would go the wrong way, maybe. I don't know. Jesus, Kev. It's only a expensive mechanical keyboard. Somebody told me I had to buy, and I love it, so I'm glad, but now I'm just breaking shit. I'm going to wrap it up. All right. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you all for coming by. I know it was really hectic, but hey, welcome to the channel. Yeah, I love you guys. I appreciate you all. I hope you guys have a great night, and I'll catch you guys soon. Peace.